Stop you. Hello, everybody. We are streaming, I believe. Just going ahead and fixing a couple of things here. A little behind getting going today, but that does happen. But we will do it together. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Hoo, 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 hoo. Are we feeling the power of music, everybody? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Bring you up. Ba-bum, bum, 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 ba-ba-bum. I'll have chat up in a second, guys. Just trying to get everything properly loaded. Let's see. Duplicate. And pull you out here. Don't need that. Don't need that. You will be here. Great. Let's go ahead and put that right there. And let's go ahead over here. Oh, come on. Give me the tabs. What just happened? Do. I did not like that. Let's fire you back up. Hold on, guys. I'll have chat open in just 1 second. Let me go ahead and do that.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, did someone just do a thing with the stuff? Let me just see what the heck that was. A sub, Zach! Dude, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. I know we're running a little behind getting everything rocking today, but it's coming. It's coming. Don't you worry, we're getting there. Let me pop out some chat. Thank you very much, Zach, for that sub. That's pretty freaking cool, dude. Fish Nugget, hey, how are you, man? How the heck are you? Mega Mark, Toxic Mod Mark in the building after getting temporarily told to be quiet during when he said some inappropriate things in whatchamacallit in the chat for Super League. Now he is unmuted here in the Slaton Showdown chat. Hey, take a look at the YouTube chat popping off today. Darklight Gaming, what's up, man? Thavish, good to see ya. One dumb boy up in the mix. Darklight, your channel has 1,000 subs. Congrats, man. Good for you. Death Eye, what's up, Rich? Mr. Slaton. Mr. Slaton, who's that? That might be my dad. Pop confetti when you get a new subscriber. Heck yeah, bro. Guys, I'm just making sure everything is up and running. Give me a second here. Boom, there we go. That's up and running. Oh man, I love how little I'm having to do today to get everything going because I'm a little behind today. Let's edit this just a little bit to bring it in nice and tight. Don't need that. Don't need any of that. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do some of this. Oh, because we need the scores. Duh. Scores are probably important for a game that has scores, right? Hi, everybody. I'm Rich Slaton. You probably know that because you're here. It's good to see you. It's a bit hectic. Things are happening in my life at the moment that are very exciting. Let me tell you that. But obviously, they're making things a little bit more complicated these days. Let me go ahead and just make sure all of our different pieces are up and running correctly. Oh, look at that. That's looking pretty. Hi, guys. Good to see you. Let me go ahead and edit this so that it sits there properly. Hope everyone had a good week. It's nice to see you guys joining in here as we get ready for the Slaton Showdown 13. It's going to be a fun one today, guys. We are ready when you are. Dude, that is fire. Let's make sure everything is good. That should be the line. Is that lineup matching what you guys have? And how about that as well? Those are all matched properly now. Zach, would you just confirm that this lineup matching? My week was terrible. Oh, that's no good, man. Dude, I love that we are ready. I mean, we start at 2, so even with me getting here crazy late today, we are. Get out of here with that. We are actually up in the building, so that's fun. Get out of here with that. Let me just do that. And here we are in the club. Guys, if you're new to the Slaton Showdown, this is our weekly solo showdown competition starring you, maybe, or other people, but you're mostly allowed to be in. Rosa is added to the Brawlers Played, so go ahead, let's check this out. Let me go ahead and do this little coolness real quick, because she is added to the Brawlers Played list. Check this out. We go there, and if, for example, we get a little Rosa, bam! There she is. There she is. So, very excited about getting that all sorted out today. Yeah, she was underwhelming. Yeah. Also, with our rules though, she's a little underwhelming. We are completely set up. All right, this is ready to rock. This is ready to rock. This is ready. Checking all of our different pieces. That's next week. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter as long as you're hanging out there. And there's the Discord information. Those are kind of working, but who cares? Still the best. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and kick this thing off then. I believe Ruda is here. I don't know for sure, but if 10 of you are already in there, I'm going to guess it's because Ruda B came through big time today. So let's go ahead. Ooh, I should speak quieter. Baby boy Slayton's asleep right next door, so I'm going to take it down just a notch. Right, this is going to be a smooth late night show today. Double A Yusuf is offline and Carlos isn't ready. Double A Yusuf is offline and Carlos isn't ready. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get those messages going. Double A Yusuf, where you at? At Carlos. Where are you? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, they're here now. Well then, if they're here, let's go ahead and start Slaton Showdown 13. Yes, do not wake Plurp. Good choice. Good call, Mark. I was being real loud with a little baby sleeping right over there. Gotta remember not to get too excited today during these amazing games. Oh, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and tweet this bad boy out. We started. Oh, okay. Boom. Let's get in there, guys. And luckily, no one died before I got here, so that's good to know. So a lot of Pams coming out early today. For those of you new to the mix, you can only use each brawler once per heat, so that's 2 Pams down, potentially more, and the automatic follow loves this matchup. Dr. Magician making a second appearance here takes out Josh early on, and now that's 3 Pams, one of which is out, so Pam, a popular choice on this map today. We'll see if that continues, and wow, Mussy takes out what was apparently our 4th Pam, so a lot of Pams already out of the game early. Carlos versus one dumb boy. One dumb boy taking Poco. I like the Poco choice on this map. We'll see if it pays off for him. Mateus Minion up at 2 cubes right now, just choosing to heal up and wait for an opportune moment. Carlos keeping the pressure on one dumb boy. Maybe does he realize that he has so much Pam over there and trying to keep Dumb Boy pinched? Let's see if that's the case. Down to our top 7 now. Everyone here taking home points, at least in this round. Rowdy in some trouble, but able to get his super down, holding on. But he is getting threatened by Carlos. Carlos, I think, is by Carl. Excuse me, Carl. Mateus Minion takes out Rowdy, but not picking up the cube. And it is a Carl who picks it up. I didn't see which Carl it was. We'll rotate back up that way in a minute. One dumb boy puts it on Carlos, so the Colt goes down to our top 5 right now. 2 Carls, a Frank, a Poco, and a Pam. Very interesting to see the Carls up at the top, splitting opposite sides. Carl is so nasty now, dude. Dr. Magician trying to push, getting into the top 4 is really valuable right now. So if he can just get someone else out before he goes down, Dr. Magician, will he finish off one dumb boy? He does. Now down to our top 4 here. 2 Carls, a Pam, and a Frank. Dr. Magician might get Double A Yusuf out. Nice avoid there. Great use of the super by Double A Yusuf. He will still go down in 3rd place, but that was really a brilliant sequence there. We're going to go ahead and clip that because I love seeing somebody use the Carl Super defensively as an escape mechanism rather than purely as an offensive maneuver, and it worked out nicely for Double A Yusuf for just a moment. Didn't quite pull all the way off, but still a fun play there, able to avoid some damage for a while. I still think Carl is the most interesting player in Solo Showdown. There's so much more dynamic movement that he can do between his super and the way his actual attack works. It's really fun. So we're getting our scores in. We're cooking with gas today, folks. Let me tell you that much. We are cooking with gas. New brawler, Dark Magician. Is that for real? Is that for real? Interesting. Who's on the cover for SS14? I'll take a look at that. It's Tara. Slaton Showdown 14 next week. Let's go ahead and take a look at our scores after one round. And there you have it. Mussy coming out on top there with the very nice Carl play. Dr. Magician going with Frank in the opening round and coming in 2nd place. So very nice. Way that paid off was pretty slick here. Hold on. Are you guys getting the game sound? Because it looks like you're not. Let me just double check to see if you guys are getting game sound. Because I don't think you are, and that would be unfortunate. We are not. Okay, interesting. Let me just go here. Oh, because that's on the wrong... No, that shouldn't be on the wrong one. That should be the correct output. Weird. Give me 1 second, guys. Here, just trying to figure out what's happening with the audio. Yeah, we'll do a duo Slaton Showdown at some point, just not quite yet. I think our brawler list is in. Let me take a look here really quick. And yes, our brawler list is in, so take a look at that. Like I said before, 4 Pams used in the open, so pretty wild. Let's go ahead and queue up our next round here. I guess I'm just not going to get... Man, I wonder what the heck is going on with the game audio, because I'm getting it in my headphones. It should be going to you guys as well. Deef Erickson in the mix. What's up there, Michael Ullman? Deef Erickson, my friend and co-worker and co-caster, with a follow from Super League Gaming, guys. If you don't already do Super League stuff, you should. It's hella fun. Minecraft, Clash Royale, League of Legends. Okay, we have not gotten the. Are we starting to get our round 2 queued up yet? Why am I not getting game audio, bro? One dumb boy just hopped offline. Like, he's taking a second, or he dipped. Super League Brawl Stars, please. Let's give one dumb boy 2 minutes, and while we're doing that, I'm gonna try to figure out this audio problem. Okay, let's give him a minute here, and I'm gonna try to figure out what's going on with the audio situation here. Let's see. Where do I go for that again? Because output, input. Well, the input is there. Output coming in there. Oh, now you guys are getting it, right? Now you guys are getting that game audio? Did I do it? Alright, let's go ahead and get this game going. Why is Darklight spectating somebody? Game audio coming your way, guys, and that's important because we have round number 2 coming your way right now. Being quiet to keep Plurp asleep because he needs his rest. He's a baby. He's just a little baby. All right, here we go. Matchmaking looks like Maybe up. Gotta wait for dark. He went to spectate. Why did he go to spectate somebody? Tell him don't do that again. That's redonkulous. All right, here we go. Getting into round number 2. Why is my super cool wipe not working? I designed it so well. Ooh, automatic. First click, automatic. It's a good sign here. Double A Yusuf going out with Poco this time. Dr. Magician staying pretty classic here, going with Shelly for round number 2. Mussy went from first place to last place in back-to-back rounds. Piper, a risky choice, does not pay off here. Dr. Magician now pushing Double A Yusuf. Yusuf in a lot of trouble. Ooh, down to 820, and Dr. Magician just barely gets the kill down to our top 8 now. Darklight trying to cube up in the middle, but not getting that off quickly enough. Does get one. Will he get the second one out of this one? Looks like one dumb boy doing the job for him. So Darklight in a good spot right now. Rowdy up at 3 for a Poco. Remember those times when Poco was so dominant when we banned the legendaries? Well, has not been as dominant as of late, but still a pretty fun brawler to watch. Josh playing Brock. We've gone through phases of Brock here at the Slaton Showdown, where Brock is super popular and not so popular, so we'll see. And there you have our first Rosa of the day. Who after the nerf, people are kind of saying she's not as good. Honestly, she still is pretty nasty, but in solo showdown, when you see only one of her rather than like 15, it's a whole different ball game. A little bit of lag here. You know, I'm realizing as we are still on Wi-Fi and not on hardwire, so we're going to switch that after this round. Rowdy does take out Josh, so the Brock goes down, does not pay off, down to our top 7. Everyone here in the points for round number 2. One dumb boy has that Rosa pinned right now using that beautiful bow super. Those mines are down. Rosa, Zach in a lot of trouble. Zach's gonna go down right here. Yes, he does, down to our top 6 now. Rowdy waiting between Darklight and Dr. Magician. Everyone now kind of just taking a moment to camp here. Getting the lay of the land here. Mateus, oh, we do have a second Rosa. I don't love the choice of Rosa on a wide open map like this, but, you know, take it as you will. This is a map where a lot of range bars are likely to be played, so playing Rosa here, I mean, not dissimilar, I guess, to playing a Shelly here, and so far that's working out for Dr. Magician pretty well. And, you know, color me wrong, as Mateus and Dr. Magician both in a pretty good position here. Mateus starting to hurt a little bit now down to our top 4. One dumb boy does not land those shots there, but Dr. Magician pushes Mateus and he is down. Now that's a 6 cube Shelly in very tight quarters. One dumb boy wants to get Dr. Magician out right now. Good job getting that super down one more time, but he's gonna get poisoned. He let himself die to the poison, and look at that. It's the Poco. It's the Poco. Wow. Poco P, dude. Poco OP. That was absolutely crazy. Very, very nice work. Wow, that was a lot of fun. You know, I did not think the Poco would come out on top there, but look at that. Poco does come out on top. Favish, see you next week, dude. Good to see you here, brother. Sorry, I'm trying to do the whole... Oh, let's get the hardwire. Bum-bum-bum-bum-ba-da-bum. Let's attach the Ethernet so that we're not on Wi-Fi anymore. Bum-bum-bum. How far can I drive again? 700 yards. 700 yards. That's like a couple thousand feet. That's how far I can drive. All right, let's take a look. Yes, our scores are in. So there's your round-by-round scoring after 2. And Dr. Magician... We've seen this before. People just keep on finishing in those top 2, top 4 spots. Can really make a good run at the finals here. Dr. Magician with a second and a second back-to-back. Rowdy going from somewhere in the 5th and 7th down to first place this time. So he's at 6. Mussy, even with that 0, that big bagel this time around, still in our top 3 right now. Remember, the top 3 are guaranteed to go on. Plus, we're going to have our wild card as well. So those top 3 spots, the magic spots, but don't forget the wild card could still make it into the finals. 300 feet, Mark. Oh my gosh, that's such a different game than we're talking about right now. So getting our brawler use in one more moment here. Bum, 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 ba-da-bum. Thank you very much, Deef. My good buddy Michael Ullman for the follow there. If you guys don't already do it, follow Super League. Follow Super League Gaming, twitch.tv/Super League. In fact, I'll just go ahead and throw that right in here. Super League. Boom. Go ahead and follow that. Ooh, here's our brawler use after. No, why was anyone? Oh, because the stupid clan is open to all these people. Reject, brutta. All right, let's go take a look at our brawler use. And totally different this time around. Of course, not so many Pams, 0 Pams this time. 2 of our Rosas have been used. No one has yet to violate the back-to-back brawl or the twice-used brawler rule. So 2 Rosas that round. A couple bows are now out. Actually, we've already used 3 of our bows, so very popular brawler. Going to be not as nasty later in these rounds 3, 4, and 5, of course. Carl as well. 3 Carls down thus far, and kind of shocking, 3 Pocos down so far. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get into round number 3. Woohoo! I'd love to let loose in this one, but again, Plurp is sleeping, and you gotta protect a Plurp, man. You gotta protect the Plurp, man. And here we go. No cool wipe, because for some reason it's malfunctioning. Let's get into round number 3. And Carlos going Shelly. Shelly just keeps on working back in the mix, of course, on this map. Shelly, Bull, both very common calls. Rosa is an interesting choice in this map, and I understand why. Look at what she can do to get those cubes down. Does not pick up many of them, though. Mateus Minion gets a lot. He's going to die here right now. There he goes. So Darklight of the madness, the absolute madness inside in the center there on this Feast or Famine. It's Darklight who comes out on top. Wow, that was absolutely crazy. I would be yelling more, except I have a sleeping child. Carlos at 2 cubes. Josh harassing him right now, keeping his distance with that Crow. So we've seen Josh use Crow very well before on the outside right now, just chipping away here. Mussy trying to keep Yusuf near the middle as well, and Darklight is getting nice and close. Real aggressive move here from Darklight. I do not like that move. It might pay off, but I don't think so. I think he's going to get nailed right about here. Mussy should finish him off, and yes, he does. Darklight up at 5 and pushed out into the outside of the ring. That's ridiculous. Mussy, come on, man. Mussy, dude. That was clearly not a teaming spin, but we also say no BM spins either, man. That's... You're gonna make me do this? Mussy. Oh, no. A Little Boat 142. Hi, how's your day so far? My day is great, other than the fact that Mussy just BM spun. It clearly wasn't for teaming, but come on, man. I'm gonna have to do it. Alright, people kind of taking their time now. Josh, 1 Dumb Boy, and Zach makes his rush on Dumb Boy. Zach pushing hard, a little ill-advised maybe, and there you go. Zach does pull it off, so 1 Dumb Boy goes down. One of our Roses out. Mussy does go out. Down to our top 3 right now. Double A Yusuf dead. Josh, so this is a tough spot for Josh. He's at 3, but with Rosa and Bull in the mix, it's going to be very hard for him to get the win here. Can he do it? Absolutely. Crow has so much versatility, but it's going to be very difficult to get that to work. And you see there right there, oh my god, he got pinched between the 2. Zach comes out on top. Wow, you know, you really for a second there were hoping Josh could pull that one off, but it was just a little bit too tight. And then that last shot from Zach put him away, and there you have it. Zach taking first place in this round. All right, chat. We're gonna have to have a talk about this one because that was a pretty egregious spin on the part of Mussy. Obviously, the no spin rule's about teaming, but it does say no spinning for BMing as well. Again, because we don't want it misinterpreted. The hard and fast line of that rule is that Mussy should get -1 for this round. But I kind of want to see how chat feels about that in this case. I mean, it was a very clear spin. Very clear. It was also very clear that it wasn't meant for teaming, but it was an exceptionally clear spin. So, what do you guys think? Put either put in 1, which is the points that he got, or -1, which is the points that he would get for the violation. I'm gonna give you guys a moment here to vote. Zach, you're in that round, dude. But I get it. Anybody who's not currently in that round want to vote on it, because I can see why Zach and Mateus say it should be -1. Little Boat not in the round. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go with Lil Boat. Um, yeah. Um, First week I joined, I BM spun. I probably didn't see your BM spin, one dumb boy. To be honest, that's what it was. Like, that was pretty egregious though. So let's go ahead and Mateus is going, or Mussy is going to get -1 for this round. So here you go. And there are your scores after 3 rounds. Yeah, if you spin and I don't see it, that's one thing. But if I see it that egregiously on the stream, I have to enforce the rule, man. So that's rough because that does put Mussy would have been right on. Mussy would have actually been tied for second, third place, but now that puts him really out of contention, or like still in contention, but in a tough spot here going into our next 2 rounds. Guys, you got to read the rules, got to obey the rules. That's it. You got to read and obey the rules here. So let's go ahead and get our next round going. This is Slaton Showdown 13. And go ahead and take a look at our brawler list after 3 rounds. Look at that, a ton of Rosas used. We are in, let's go. Oh, there we go. So here we are, Carlos choosing to pull out his rug. Whoa, Mussy already at 5 with that Leon. So look, Mussy could very easily get a bunch of points right now, especially with a 6-cube Leon, and get himself back into the playoffs. So, or back into the finals. Let's hope he's fired up now after making that little error. Zach at 3, playing a Carl. Double A Yusuf now, pushing Darklight. Rosa versus Penny, and a nice dodge, but not going to be enough because Darklight runs right into Zach's Carl. Rowdy and Josh, and look at that Carl range, it's absolutely insane. But these are some of my favorite brawlers right here. Bo, Carl, really interesting characters, really fun to play, lots going on there. Mussy putting Rowdy in trouble. Goes for the push. Maybe an ill-advised push here, though, because he's going to eat some nasty damage from Josh. He needs to do some dipping and dodging here. Josh goes for a nice attempt at the kill there. Does not get it, but now Mussy trapped between Zach and Josh. 2 Carl's not a good place to be for anybody, especially not for someone as squishy as a Leon can be. So Mussy needs to do some dipping and dodging here, and is going to run right now into Double A Yusuf's Rosa. And he takes Rosa out with just 181 HP. Oh my gosh, dude. Gotta clip that right there. Mussy, fantastic, amazing play. And now he's rushing this other... Wow. Mussy is a man on a mission after losing all those points. He's like, dude, I'm gonna get 5 this time then. Hey, if there's any way to overcome a -1 rule violation moment, this is it. But he's in a lot of trouble right now. Josh has got him pinched. I don't know if Mussy can survive. He does not. Mussy, all of that, and Mussy only gets 2 points out of it. Unbelievable. And Zach comes out on top. Carl, OP. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys. You saw how, and like really seemed like Mussy was going to take this one, but Carl is so nasty, and was a Leon trapped on the outside against 2 Carls. Not much you can do there, so... wow, even an 11 cubes, a level 11 freaking Leon could not deal with that situation. So rough. Let's go take a look at the scores. I believe they're just about to be in. Unbelievable. That's so wild. That was so wild. Let's go. Oh, here we go. So our scores after 4 rounds. There you have it, round by round scoring. 2 points, enough to move Mussy back into that 3-way tie for 3rd place. So right now, Zach and Dr. Magician both pretty much have secured spots in the finals, most likely. Mussy, One Dumb Boy, and Rowdy all currently tied for that 3rd spot. And of course, so many people all in the mix for that, for the wild card spot as well. So kind of a crazy first heat here in the Slaton Showdown 13. Some fantastic play, really exciting play. Ooh, there we go. Heat 2 lobby has been created, everybody. So everybody who's watching right now, the Heat 2 lobby has been created by Logix, and Heat 2 players need to get online. Let me go ahead and message our excellent mod, Ruda. And we do have our brawler list, so here we go after 4 rounds. Our brawler usage. Carl. 5 Carls played, and so far they've done pretty well. Rosa, almost everyone has played Rosa so far in this tournament. Looks like 7 of our 10 players have played Rosa in the opening heat, so people seem to really be liking her a lot. We're getting into our 5th and final round here. Let's go. And I really want to see someone make some use of those jump pads. We've seen some play with them, but not a lot so far. One dumb boy way on the outside, trying to heal back up to 2 cubes right now as an El Primo. Double A Yusuf choosing this round to go with his Pam. Carlos, oh, we see a lot of Daryl the Barrels here, and Mussy going with Daryl the Barrel. So, in my opinion, Daryl's always kind of a ballsy choice to make. The escapability does make Daryl an interesting character to use and does get you out some tight situations. And Mussy's had some good moves so far today, so we'll see if that pays off. Dr. Magician now pressuring Josh. It's Mama versus the baby, and Josh tries to dip out right into a Carl Darklight. Oh no, Josh going out in 10th place because he landed directly on Darklight's Carl. So a tough break there. That's why those jump pads are so difficult to use. And Mussy goes out too. Oh no, Rowdy with a nasty pull on Mussy. Beautiful use of that Terra Super here. So everything, this is already a crazy final round. Josh and Mussy both going out really early, along with Carlos as well. So Josh and Mussy, who were both in the mix for one of those top 3 spots, going down pretty early here, opening the door wide open for a lot of other players, especially one Dumb Boy and Rowdy have to be really happy about that. So we'll see what happens. Zach goes down as well, our leader. So now, again, a lot of opportunities here for some of the players who were in the middle to not only push into the top 3, but push into the wildcard contention as well. Dr. Magician here trying to keep Yusuf pinched outside, and then he rotates in with that little extra Colt speed. Can really be helpful here to avoid some damage, and he wants to get one Dumb Boy out. Yes, he does, down to our top 5, but he has to survive. 1 point ain't worth much here. And Rowdy goes out, and so does Yusuf. And then Darklight takes out Dr. Magician down to our top 2. And look at that. It's Carl v. Carl. Who's shocked right now with the way it's been going today that Carl is our leader in the finals? Darklight and Mateus Minion. Both of these players really want to get that top spot. Mateus Minion, with a win here, could put him at least into that top 3, maybe even definitely into contention for that wildcard spot. So the stakes very high for Mateus Minion. Darklight right now playing more for pride than anything else. And Darklight does pop his super, and Mateus Minion takes him out. Mateus Minion with a first place in round number 5. Oh my gosh, that is absolutely crazy. I cannot wait to see how the scores played out for that one, because wow, it really felt like Mateus was going to be in trouble. You have a 7-cube Carl up against a 5-cube Carl. Mateus got his timing perfect, popped that super, death, and that was unbelievable. So we'll see how the scores affect that, but that was absolutely crazy. What a finish, man. Mateus, you better go ahead and clip that, man. That was lit. All right. Ooh, here we go. Our scores after 5 rounds, the end of round heat, and there you have it, official Mateus Minion with a huge win in the final round, puts him into 3rd place. So you have Dr. Magician, Zach, and Mateus Minion now all moving on to the finals, and you have a 3-way tie, Double A Yusuf, one Dumb Boy, and Rowdy all in for the wild card spot right now. So that's also pretty crazy. And Mussy, that 0 hurting so much here. Anything other than a 0 would have put him into contention for that wild card spot as well, and a 2 would have put him over the edge to actually hold the wild card spot. So yes, you did spin, Mussy. Yes, you did. You did a really long, slow BM spin, and it was so egregious that I could not let it slide. I'm very, very sorry, but it was pretty nasty. I mean, you can go back with the tape, man, but it was pretty brutal. So let's go ahead and we're going to copy our top 3 players are all on to the finals. Let's go ahead and put them in our finals section. And then we have 3 players, AA, Yusuf, 1 Dumbboy, and Rowdy. All of you are in the wild card at the moment. Now remember, a lot of people don't stick around for the wild card, so if you really want to be in that wild card spot, stick around, man. It was in round 3, as it would say in the scores. As it would say in the scores, you killed him and then you spun real slowly, like 3 or 4 times in a row. It was pretty brutal. So, you know, gotta enforce the rules as they're written. Yeah, very nice work, 1 Dumbboy. My heartbeat, 150 beats per minute. Yeah, dude, I get it, man. Pretty crazy. Great, so that's round number 1 in the books, or heat number 1 in the books. Let's go ahead and clear our scoreboards here. And we're going to put in heat number 2. And there you go, that's your list for heat 2. Sugar Snort Fan, Lizard, Azad, Lord AK, Rutaby, God of War. Yes, Mateus, you can chill into the finals. Yeah, Yusuf means you could be in the finals, absolutely. Rutaby, Anas Ali, Amal Khan, Zohaib, and Logix. At the end of all 3 rounds, one of the wildcard people will be able to get into the finals. Absolutely, that is the correct statement there. All right. So let's go ahead and get 5 of 10 people now. So let's go ahead and try to get heat number 2 all organized. I'm going to jump into the Discord here for a minute. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. This is the one thing, like, you need to, well, everyone needs to make sure that they sign themselves up, obviously. There's our current list. We are missing, we have 5 of 10 people currently in the mix. Can we get a, let's see. Super Sai, not able to make it today, unfortunately. So there's our list. Let's make sure we get everyone in there ASAP. Guys, by the way, if you are watching right now and want to get on the action, go to our Discord. You can jump in on the Discord. You can sign up. Make sure you read the rules first. Go ahead and sign up and get on the standby list. And you might replace people who don't show up for their heat. So if you want to come and flex your solo showdown skills, Zach, I'm 5 out of 6 on finals in Slate. Nice work, dude. 5 out of 6. That's pretty legit, Zach. 1 Dumbboy. The answer to your question is in the rules. Guys, the answers to most of your questions are, if you go to the Discord and go to Slaton-Showdown-Rules, the answers to most of your questions, like 1 Dumbboy's question in the YouTube chat, is there. So the 1 Dumbboy asks, what happens if all 3 of us in wildcard right now win the wildcard spot? Unlikely, but still. It is specifically listed how that's handled in the rules section. So, I don't know. 7 of 10. Can I get a roll call screenshot, please? Bum 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 bum. I did get you there, brother. I did get you. I get people, bro. It's what I do. Just need Zohaib, God of War, and Amal Khan. That's weird. Okay. I'm gonna DM some of these people. Let's go back to the chat here. God of War at... Let's see, did God of War sign himself up? There's supposed to be a whole sign your own self up thing that we've been kind of lax on that one because of getting people in the mix, but... Trying to find... yes, to determine who will on. Yeah, we don't have an extra round. I mean, we could... I might change the rules in the future there, one dumb boy, but for the moment, trying to keep the game moving. I'm not seeing God of War. Oh, God of War. There we go. Let's go ahead and message you. I'm about to open this up to the whatchamacallit, to the... Yeah, Connie, have you oh, is that Fish Nugget? At Connie. Let's see. Oh, Connie's already in Heat 3. Okay, cool. Let me look at the chat here. Seems like we got 7 people. All right, I'm opening it up to Standby. Standby is now open. If anyone wants to jump in, you're more than welcome. I am going to remove Zohead, God of War, and Amal Khan. Oh, Mike, what's happening, man? Welcome. We are playing, our weekly solo showdown competition called the Slaton Showdown. You're welcome to join in, man. We actually just had people drop out of our heat number 2, so we're trying to fill heat number 2. Standby is open if you want to jump in and join the action. There's the club tag. You can be a part of all this. Let's go ahead and kick you. Yeah, it's a weekly solo showdown competition. You can win cash. You can just have fun. You can do both of those things. You know, whatever you feel like. Man, a lot of randos need to be kicked from this clan. You'll join right now? Okay, cool. Very cool, man. Make sure you read the rules on the Discord. We're going to go ahead and kick this thing off here in a minute. Can I get... Beastie is in. Excellent. Let's go ahead and add Beastie to our scoring list. So we need 2 more, is that correct? It's 11:37 in your country. Well, congratulations, man. It can't be 11:37 everywhere at the same time, but in your country it is. And that's very impressive. Kicking people is really fun. Kicking you, why are you in this clan? Get the heck out right now, please. I need to do some more, some more maintenance on this thing. In general. Alright, one more roll call. We need another roll call here. Hey everybody, how you doing? Trying to get this heat number 2 off. Anyone from heat 3 want to move to heat 2 to fill this thing out? Azad is commenting in the Zach, I will promote you. Go ahead. People just didn't show up for their spots. It happens sometimes. Oh no, I promoted the wrong person. Zach, you're supposed to be the one I'm promoting. Yes, and then Lord AK, we are demoting. Yes. And Zach, I will promote you one more time. How about that? Promote you to... You're a VP now. Congratulations. Ruben, you can just jump into Heat 3 and yes, or into Heat 2, and then yeah, share it for Heat 3. Because we did have some people not show up for their spots today. Let's see. Mike, Mike, you can't join. Why can't you join? There's the club tag. You should be able to join. There's no, like, requirement. I'm going to give this 3 more minutes, then we're going to start the heat. Oh, yeah. Ask friends to join. Sure. Tell them about Heat 3. We're going to kick off Heat number 2 here with bots in a moment if we have to, because I'm not going to delay things anymore. Yeah. Yeah, let's just go ahead and play with bots, because I do not want to delay any further. I hate playing with bots. It frustrates me. People who don't show up for their spots are... Are you putting 8-0 or 8-0 for the club? There you go. There's the club. Yeah, I'm guessing you're putting the wrong code in. So let's give Mike here a chance to jump on in. Mike, what's your in-game name? And we'll have one less bot. Everyone wants bot 1 to win. I get that. Oh, the goal is to not have these delays, but we do. Mike, what is your in-game name? And then let's kick this thing off. It's taking so long. Yeah, when that one Primo bot went crazy. Yeah, dude, that happens. Sometimes a bot does just wreck everybody because people don't know what they're doing. Oh, LeBron James. All right. Jump in the club, LeBron. All right, so we are adding... because he's trying to get in. At Carlos. Nope. We're not doing that today. So let's add in LeBron. I bet you it's the real LeBron James. He's not playing basketball right now, I'll tell you that much. And then, did we get Mike in there? Mike FS Twitch. Oh, Mike FS. Okay, so go ahead and invite this guy. Go ahead and invite Mike FS into the game. Oh, Phase High is in. Phase High. Can I get a final screenshot and we'll get started? Final roll call screenshot. And then we'll get started with this. Get started with the action. Dun, dun, dun. And then we can get going. We can play some solo showdown. Let me just check all these names here. Lord AK is in. LeBron James is in. so not FaZe, it's LeBron. Um, it's LeBron and Mike FS. All right, so Logix is in, Azad is in, Lizard is in, Ruda is in, Sugar Snort is in, Lord AK is ready, Anas is up in the building, Beastie, Mike FS, and LeBron James. Great. Let's go ahead and kick this mutta off. Please, this took way too long. Infrastructure, baby. What I need is infrastructure. The results of Heat 1, I've already cleared them, Mateus. But you're in, you were third. Let's go ahead, Logix. Let's kick off our next round. Round number 1 of Heat 2. Finally gonna happen, man. Oh my gosh, it's gonna happen. I'm so excited. Let's go. People wonder why doing live stuff is so challenging. And here we go, guys. We did it. It is time for round number 1 of our second heat. I don't know who S is. Who is S? Is that just... Who is S just by themselves? I don't even know who that could be. Oh, here we go. Sorry, everybody. And Lord AK goes out to Mike FS, and Sugar Snort Fan takes out Mike FS as well. So down to our top 8 now. Do not know who S is just by themselves. I wonder if that's LeBron James or if his name is all goofy and all that shows is the S. Maybe. I don't really know. Yeah, who's just the S by itself? This is all I care about now. This is an S like over to the side. This is fascinating, everybody. Lizard with the heart. Going with Brock. A lot of Brock. A very different opening round this time. We're seeing a lot more crows early on. I don't know if we saw Brock in round 1 or if Brock was in round 2 last time. And Anas Ali goes out. And Azad in trouble as well. Nice secondary Brock shot by Sugar Snort to take Azad out. And the unknown Crow. Crow the S. Who the heck are you? Is that LeBron? Goes for that super. Tries to push Shelly, and it does pay off, but puts himself in a lot of trouble there. Logix pushes here. Does not capitalize on the opening. So down to our top 4 now. We have a Brock, a Poco, and 2 Crows. A Brock, a Poco, and 2 Crows. Very fascinating ending here to this opening round of Heat number 2. Ruda B pressuring the unnamed Crow. Who the heck is this guy? S does have a super ready though, so can dodge a little bit, can do some nasty damage here. Ruda chooses to rotate away and heal back up. Logix and S both mixing it up with our Brock, and S just jumps right onto the Poco. That's not going to work out very well. Ruda trying to rotate away, does have a super, decides to heal back up. Sugar Snort Fan with a nice shot, and Ruda runs right into that fire there. That was a bad moment here. Almost got nailed, and he does. Sugar Snort Fan and Logix, and that's going to be it. Sugar Snort Fan takes a big win here to open things up. I don't know why it says aw when you get second place, man. That's second place is pretty good. You beat 8 other people. Sugar Snort Fan taking first in this round. Okay, let's go ahead and get our scoring screenshot in here, everybody. Also, who the heck is S? That's the other big question. Who the heck is just... Oh, it's got to be LeBron James. Yep, it is LeBron James. Because his name is so goofy. Let me get a scoring screenshot here so I can get our scores all tallied. This is the Slaton Showdown 13. Lucky number 13. And Sugar Snort Fan. That was a nice big win there for Sugar Snort to come out on top. Can I get a screenshot, please? Screenshot, please, so I can score this mess. Next week is the Slaton Showdown 14. Just in time for Mother's Day. There we go. So Sugar Snort Fan coming in first. Logix with 3 points with some nice crow work. In second, Ruda, and it was LeBron James coming in with 2 points each, followed by Beastie, Azad, and Lizard, all getting 1. And then bagels for our remaining players. So there you go. Here's our scores after 1 round. Let me go ahead and get our brawlers recorded here. Sugar Snort Fan going with Barack, followed by, let's see, our crows for LeBron James and Azad. Do we have one more crow? Oh, and Logic. So 3 crows used early. That's a lot of crows out of the way nice and early. Pam for Anas and Mike. So we are seeing a lot of ranged work happening here in this map. And then Beastie breaks the mold, pulling out a Shelly, strangely enough. Ruda B got some good value out of Poco early in this first map. Lord AK with a Gene, and we really haven't seen Gene have much luck here at the Slaton Showdown. It might be he might have some more work, some more value when we go to duos. But there you have our brawler usage here in round number 1, and they already started round number 2 without letting me catch up to them. So let's hope we didn't lose too much time in this competition. All right. We are caught up without losing too much here. Round number 2. Anasco and Poco this time. Beastie in trouble. Penny being stalked right now by Mike FS. Let's do... Oh, Mike might not be aware of the rules. Oh, man. We need to make sure everyone knows the rules when they play, guys. That's really important. That's really important, because Mike playing Pam for the second time back-to-back. Lizard going hard on Anas, taking him out. Mike does go out early, so it's not going to have much of an effect on him at all, because he got 0 anyway. Going to have that negative hit there, unfortunately, because he didn't know the rule. I might let that one slide because he just jumped in and didn't know the rule, and he got 0 points anyway. We gotta make sure people understand all the rules here, so in the chat that needs to be very well explained. Sugar Snort Fan going with Piper. We haven't seen Piper work out too well too early. No, Mike just jumped in from the chat, Mateus Minion, because we need another person. Down to our top 5. Sugar Snort in trouble here, trying to avoid getting finished off by Lizard. Able to heal back up, but trapped by a Pam against the wall, so might end up seeing a shot and then a juke here coming from Sugar Snort Fan. Azad, Gene going for the kill, does not get it. Sugar Snort Fan trying to avoid here. And look at that placement on the other side of that cactus. Not able to avoid the bow work of Logix, though. Logix now trying to push Lizard. Capitalize on that damage there. Trap between a 2-cube Pam and a 7-cube Pam. I think Logix is in a lot of trouble here. Yes, he is. Oh my gosh. Could he survive? No. The storm finishes him off. And it is LeBron James coming out in our number 1 spot. Nice work, LeBron James coming out in number 1. Guys, let's go ahead and make sure that everybody in the take a moment now and make sure that everyone knows the rules here. So if you guys could let Mike know, you can't use the same brawler. Rosa is playable. Everyone's playable. You just can't play the same brawler twice in the same heat. So we gotta make sure everyone understands that. So if you guys could go ahead and you can't play the same brawler twice in the same heat. So let me go ahead and do some scoring here. Give me 1 second, guys. Two and 2, Sugar Snort Fan and Logix each coming in 3rd and 4th respectively. Azad, Beastie, and Lord AK each coming away with 1. and zeros for our remaining players. So there is the scoring after those 2 rounds. Let me go ahead and do the brawler list here in a second, and then we'll talk about that penalty. Let's make sure at Logic's... Wait, why can't I get Logic's up in my... At Logic's and at Ruda, please make the new guys aware of the no spin teaming rule and the no repeat brawlers rule. There is no wildcard round, Mateus. Not at the moment. It's actually a random draw for wildcard for the time being. I might add a wildcard round in the future. So let's see. LeBron and Lizard both playing Pam in the opening round. Guys, if anyone here wants to help this move on a little more quickly in the future, Ruda B cannot always be helping because he has to play in one of the rounds. So if anyone wants to help out in the future and be part of the team, always looking to add someone who wants to help grow this thing and keep things moving nice and smooth so that we can, because otherwise I have to spend a bunch of time doing all this stuff in between rounds, doing the scoring and stuff like that myself, which obviously isn't so much fun to watch. And Mike with the Pam. So before we move on to our next round, guys, I don't think I'm going to assess Mike the 1-point penalty, because I think that was on us for not, I didn't make sure he knew the rules. Oh, Mike rage quit? Well, then let's just... Mike will now be a bot, and let's keep going. I'm not going to hold up the show for that. I do not care enough to just kick it right now. So let's go on. There's your brawler usage. Let's move on to round number 3. Oh, here we go. Spectate is up, round 3. Let's go. And look at that, LeBron James showing off a bit here with, and that's to be a nasty Rosa. You want to see Rosa paying off here? LeBron getting the elimination, and I believe up to 7 cubes already with Rosa. So this is a map where people can get aggressive and survive early on. Rosa could be pretty brutal here on Feast or Famine. I'm surprised LeBron James is pushing outside. If I were him, I would just hang out in the middle and not even worry about trying to push anymore. Lizard in a lot of trouble. Will he heal up? Yes, he can. And doesn't take any poison damage, but Logic's trying to keep the pressure on him as well. Lizard trapped right now. I expect to see Lizard go down in a second. Bot number 2. Or bot 1, and Beastie goes out, and then Lizard goes out as well, and Logic's in a lot of trouble here as well. Boom. That was like 5-6 eliminations back to back to back to back. I think that was 5 very quick. Sugar Snort Fan at a 4-cube bow. LeBron James at 10, Ruda still at 1. And LeBron James just took a ton of damage there. I think he will be fine at this stage. Wow, Rosa can get so nasty when she gets big, huh? So now LeBron James playing it smart, just rotating his position, staying away from the outside, let the others eliminate each other. And Ruda B goes down, so now down to our top 3 here. And LeBron happy to let these two duke it out. No reason to push yet. And he does push here. Very interesting. Maybe he wants that extra cubage. Rosa up to 12 here, so LeBron trying to dunk here on Sugar Snort Fan, but as long as this map is a little bit wide here, Sugar Snort Fan could do pretty well. I think it's going to be it now, though. Now that LeBron has moved to the inside, I think that he probably has this one. Sugar Snort fans need to do a big outplay here if he wants to take this thing away. The poison closing in does not help Sugar Snort fan. Can he bait LeBron? He tries, but does not work out. LeBron James coming through big in round number 3. So let's get our scores in. This is Slaton Showdown 13. Nobody beats LeBron James, except for age. Age beats LeBron James, let's be honest. All right, so back-to-back wins for LeBron here in the opening round. Sugar Snort fan also making his second appearance here and doing a good one so far. Was impressive last time out and is impressive this time out as well. Logix with 1 point. Bot number 1 picking up. Look, it took Mike had to quit to get any points, so bot number 1 performing better than Mike did. Well done for bot number 1. And there you go. Take a look at our scores here after 1 round. Let's go ahead and get our brawlers all calculated here for a second. Rosas, LeBron, Ruda, and Logix all running Rosa. And worked out for one of them, not for all of them though, unfortunately. Let's go. We had 4 bows. That's absolutely crazy to have that many bows. I mean, this, it kind of reminds me of the Pam meta before we put in the no repeat rule, and how you would see a whole game that was pretty much all Pams for a round. Not the case anymore, thanks to our really awesome rule. I can't remember who recommended that rule initially, but it was a great call. I know someone recommended it in the chat one time, and at the time it seemed like it was too much to do, but now that we have it going, heck yeah. So there's your brawler usage after those rounds, and taking a look at that, yeah, a lot of bow, a lot of Rosa. All right, let's go ahead and kick off round number 4. Again, there's your scores. LeBron James currently in the lead on the back of those 2 first-place finishes. Sugar Snort fan close behind at 10. 3rd place and the wild card all still wide open, though. Wide open indeed with 2 rounds to go. Although the way that LeBron and Sugar Snort are playing, they are really keeping people out of those big point values. So we'll see if they can continue to be so dominant here in rounds 3 and 4. Again, brawlers played after 3 rounds. So looking at that, half of our bows have been used. A lot of our roses, not a ton, but a lot. And Crow, a lot of usage so far as well. Let's go ahead and kick off our next round here. What's our delay? What's the big delay here, everybody? Hey everyone, how are you? It's your good friend Rich Slaton. Just telling you that we are about to start heat round number 4. Here we go. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. And Logix chooses this moment to pull out his Leon. And LeBron James with the Bunny Penny. Gotta love the Bunny Penny. So Penny and Leon both characters who've had a lot of success on this map. Penny for obvious reasons with the pseudo island there in the middle in late game. So you can see a lot of pennies here. Zod trying to push Beastie, keep the distance close there. I think Beastie's in a lot of trouble here. A nice dodge. Can Beastie get the second shot off now? That's the big question. Beastie gets aggressive, tries to go for that second shot, does not land it though, down to 9. I did not see who our first elimination was. Beastie healing back up. Gets a shot off on Assad, and Assad in trouble there a little bit, chooses to rotate upwards. But that's going to keep him kind of triangled right now. Lizard in not a good spot either, kind of caught between in no man's land right now. And Logic's up at 6 on the inside, so Lizard about to go down here, I believe, and yes, he does. Beastie still staying alive. A Sugar Snort fan, just trying to not overcommit to any one spot here. no one taking advantage of Lord AK going really, really low there. And there you go, Lord AK sees that fight and pushes hard, and now that's a 5-cube Pam, so that's a nasty Pam. Lord AK, really opportunistic moment there. And Anas Ali ends Beastie's run of survival. It was a good job Beastie did of not getting taken out early, but eventually it just does change. So Beastie down, finally, down to our top 5 here. Logic's up at 7. This could be a really important round for Logic's here. If he can avoid getting taken out by one of these Pams, and he almost takes out, oh, he takes out Lord AK with a little help from the Storm. And Logic's, oh no, really had a good shot at getting 3 or 5 out of this one, but got pinched between Azad and Anas Ali. And it's Brock versus Pam. Anas Ali really can't dodge too much here, neither one can, but I think it's going to be Assad's value. And there you go, the spread shot of Assad takes out Anas Ali. Pam, in that situation, just has some advantages over Brock in terms of spread there. Filet mignon, sub Bridge, sub filet mignon. Yeah, super unlucky for Logic's, man. That was rough. Just, you know, got the kill, but then had rotated back up and rotated right into a lot of trouble. So, unfortunate there for Logic's, but that sometimes is the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. I didn't see anyone spinning to BM or to Team Mateus. I saw someone in a bush, like, kind of going like this, which way do I go? But I didn't see anyone, like, violating the spinning rule. If you do have a claim of a rule violation, always you can go ahead and clip the shot and send it to me, and I will take a look at it and, you know, assess penalties as they can be assessed. But I didn't see anyone in violation of the rules. I didn't see anyone spinning in a way that was like you were clearly spinning to BM or to Team or something like that. Let's see. Anas Ali for 3 points in second place. Logic's and Lord AK getting 2 points in third and fourth respectively. Ruta B, Beastie, and LeBron James getting 1 point. And then Sugar Snort coming in with 0, Lizard coming in with 0, and bot number 1, our first player out. So there's the scoring after 4 rounds, 1 round to go, and as you can see, LeBron James still pretty firmly in the lead, but things are pretty tight here right now. Sugar Snort, Fan, and Assad with Logic nipping at their heels, and Ruta B probably the only one who's really in contention for one of those final spots, but you never know. Let's go ahead and do our brawler assignments. Azad with Pam as well as Lord AK playing a Pam as well. We had 2 Leons from Logic's and Ruta B. Logic's was just such a tough spot there that he was in. Brock from Anas Ali. Bot number 1 with, interestingly enough, with Jesse, not Penny. Jesse for bot number 1. Interesting. We had 2 Pennies here. LeBron James and Lizard both going Penny, and it seems like Penny has not worked out as well on this map as she normally does in general play here. And Beastie coming out with Piper and just had a nice run there, but could not finish it off. So there you go, brawler usage after our 4 rounds. Oh, and here we are. They've already started our 5th round, so like to wait for me to be ready, but yeah, we've already lost somebody, so this is why please wait until I'm ready to do our next rounds, guys. So I have no idea who lost already. There's one person. We don't know. What happened to him? They is dead. And LeBron James, I like the spike call here, man. But stuck between two Carls. Can LeBron James work out of this bad spot here? I would be going for that jump pad if I were him. Tries to get the heal up, does not work. 2 Carls pinching LeBron James pretty nasty. Sugar Snore Fan trying to finish off Ruta. Ruta here trying to dip and dodge, but that's going to be Sugar Snore Fan taking the win. Ruta almost escapes off of that. Oh, you know what? We're following one person, as realized. There we go. Back to our automatic mode. Down to our top 5. We missed so much here. Carl's too OP in this map. Absolutely, Mateus. Carl is OP in general, especially on this map. Down to our top 4 here. Beastie going with some Daryl the Barrel. Azad, Sugar Snort Fan. And I didn't see who our last player was, and Lizard. So right now, LeBron, Sugar Snort Fan, Azad, and Logic's at the top here. Sugar Snort Fan should be securing, and yeah, especially with now at this point with being the top two, Sugar Snort Fan now has secured a spot in the finals. The question is, could Lizard potentially with a win here overcome somebody, maybe overcome at least our wild card players? So a win here would be huge for Lizard. Sugar Snort Fan's already clinched those finals. Carl with his super at 4 keeps up against a Terra who's not super quite yet. And there you go, Terra trying to make this push. Lizard does take the win. Oh my word, Lizard takes the victory there. That was such a crazy finish. Sugar Snort Fan has already clinched those final spot, but it's very possible here that Lizard might have just pushed his way into the wild card spot based off of that. So absolutely wild. Let's go ahead, and this is the Slaton Showdown 13. Let me go ahead and look at our scores here, and we'll see what our scores are after 5 rounds. And here we go. Let's score these things. So, Lizard getting his first top finish of the day. Sugar Snortfad coming in second place. Azad and Beastie both picking up 2 for their 3rd and 4th places respectively. Respectively. Logix, Lord AK, and Ruda B all taking 1 point home each. And then our remaining players, Anas Ali, Bot 1, and LeBron James all taking home 0. And, oh wow, look at this. Take a look at our scores. After 5 rounds, heat number 1 over, Sugar Snort Fan, LeBron, and Azad all secure their spots in the finals. Lizard and Logix are now tied for the wildcard spot, knocking out AA, Yusuf, One Dumb Boy, and Rowdy. So that's pretty wild now. That 9 enough to take them out of contention. So congratulations to our newest finalists, Sugar Snort Fan, LeBron James, and Azad, and also congrats to Logix and Lizard for moving into the wildcard spot at 9. Let me go ahead and double check the brawlers to make sure there were no violations here. I don't believe there were, though. So let's go ahead. Terra for Lizard, Sugar Snort Fan as a Carl, and Azad as a Carl as well. Beastie going with Daryl the Barrel. Logix going with Pam. Lord AK pulling out the Rosa. Ruda B was also a Carl. I almost forgot about that. And Anas Ali going with Gene, who just really has a terrible track record here at the Slaton Showdown. And LeBron James going with Spike on this map. And our bot, of course, playing Dynamite, because why wouldn't you play Dynamite on this map? So there's your brawler usage. Well, so there you go. Take a look at the scoreboard here. Lizard and Logix, both hitting 9, have now moved into the wildcard spot because Rosa won 1 game, I think, last week there, Mateus. So the wildcard spot is now Lizard and Logix, because the 3 wildcard people from before had 8 points each. Lizard and Logix now have 9 points each, so they are the only 2 contenders for our wildcard spot now. So there you have it. Two heats down, 1 heat to go. Slaton Showdown 13. Pretty wild. All right, let's go ahead and start organizing Heat 3. Let me go ahead and so someone let LeBron James know that he made the finals. Because I don't know if he's new to the tournament. Let's go ahead and clear all this stuff out. Guys, and once again, a big thanks to Ruda B for being such a big help to this tournament. It could not happen without him. So there's your lineup for Heat 3, everybody. Those of you coming to hang around. So let's go ahead and start getting this organized. Azad, the top 3 were Sugar Snort, LeBron, and you. Sugar Snort, LeBron, Azad. Alright, taking a look at what we currently have in. Dart, Arc Rider, Dawn Treader, Moist, Xerox, and Malik. Oh, Super Sai said he could not make it today, so Super Sai, let's remove him from that list. Let's make sure everyone else is in here. Who are we missing here? Let me go back and look at that screenshot. We got Malik. Oh, where's Fish Nugget? I never remember. I wish people's names. It wish it was easier to find everyone's names. That's the one thing about this. Oh, Fish Nugget is it? Yeah, Connie. So you should be in. So Fish Nugget should be in there. Let's go ahead and find Doom. Why can't I find Doom 69? Didn't Doom 69? Why can't I find his username in Discord? Kryptonaut, not gonna play. Okay. Can I get another roll call screenshot, please? Guys, this is the Slaton Showdown. We need to organize it better. I've been saying that for 13 weeks now. Even with Rudibee's help, we can't get it going. Fish Nugget, you ain't on, even though... Alright, let me look at this here real quick. We're missing Doom 69. We have Arc Rider, we have Xerox. We're missing you again, Fish Nugget, and Doom 69. Oh, Dart, you again is a friend of yours. So where's... Hey guys, Slaton Showdown here. We're trying to get our third heat of today's tournament going, but some people not showing up. If you are in the chat right now and want to show off how dub you are at Solo Showdown, go ahead and join the Discord and read the rules real quick, and then you can also go ahead and join the club, and you can flex your super awesome Solo Showdown skills. Yeah. Yeah, Dart, if you're adding people to the list, they need to show up, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I'm opening up... You're telling me don't sing? How dare you, Don Shredder? I actually got a callback on Book of Mormon when I was still doing, like, acting stuff. Like, callback for the lead, because I actually can sing, just... I'm not putting in the motions right now. I'm just kind of goofing off. But I can sing well enough that for a touring national production of the most popular musical, they called me back in to give me a callback for the lead. So, yeah, Kryptonaut, just play, man. Okay. I'm going to probably start enforcing that you have to be in the Discord to sign up rule, because people sign people up and then they don't actually show. So I'd rather have 2 heats that, like, fly than 3 heats with, like, half-filled sign-up BS. That's my theory on this. All right, Kryptonaut, get in there, man. Yeah, Super Sai is not playing today. And that too long name, yeah. Terra does well on the map for some reason. Terra can be OP, that's for sure. Moist, highlight your name. It's fine, man. It's a weird choice, but it's fine. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna be enforcing the sign up yourself rule from now on. It's listed in the rules, but from now on we're gonna be strictly enforcing it, specifically so we don't have this problem, because this problem is super duper annoying. Guys, if you're just joining the stream here, we are looking to fill out. We still have some open spots. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of Doom69 because he's not playing. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of you again because he's not playing. So we do have some open spots here for Moist. We'll get in the you have to sign up for the Discord from now on, Moist. Future signups will require people are in the Discord. I'm saying Mateus wrong. Is it supposed to be Matthias, like the th sound? Matthias minion. Who's in? Who's in there, Ruda? 2 spots open now, guys. 2 spots open. I don't know who just filled in. 2 spaces open. Here's the club you can join in. Remember, that's a 0, I believe, not an O. All right, we now have. It's a little difficult to say because it's a Dutch name. Matthias minion? Matthias. Is it something like with lots of vowels that fly around? Oh my gosh, guys, this game should really happen one of these days. Kryptonaut is in now. Sir Dodge. Okay, Sir Dodge is in. Excellent. There we go. Matthias. There you go. I kind of figured. When you said Dutch, I was like, it's going to have some flying vowels. I think are we at 9 or are we at 8 now? We're going to start this thing in like 3 minutes, no matter what's happening. And so if there's bots, there's bots. I am not going to keep on delaying the action over these ridiculousness. Can I get a roll call screenshot? Oh, Dart's already ahead of it. Okay, so that guy is not in. Moist, you can for this one, but make sure he knows the two most important rules: the no spinning for BM or teaming rule, and the only play a brawler once per heat rule. Make sure he knows those rules. You can get him in. Interesting, Rowdy. Not a terrible idea. Not a terrible idea. I mean, hopefully we don't have that problem, but it's not the worst idea you've ever had. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it's the only idea you've ever had. I don't know. Grace Pioneer wants to play. Who is Grace Pioneer? Just get people in the game? Yeah, sure. Sure. Today we'll get that all in. And let's see, Grace Pioneer is in, so I'll go ahead and add Grace Pioneer. Make sure that she knows the rules. And Missile Minion is joining. All right. I believe that we're about to be ready, guys. Do you guys like downtime? Do you guys like just kicking it? We're adding Missile Minion. And then we should be ready to rock at that point. Ready to rock. This is the Slaton Showdown 13. If you like hanging out while people figure out who's in what heat for a long time, this is the Twitch programming for you. If you want to play next week and think you'll actually show up and also want to win some money playing Solo Showdown, boom, next week. That's the Slaton Showdown 14. We do this every single Thursday, man. JK11, J Colevinator? J Colevinator. Hey! J Colevinator on YouTube. Hold on. I'm getting word that it's full, so let me go ahead and just get a final at Dart. Final. Oh, he's giving me the final roll call screenshot. And this is, you know what? It's not Missile Minion. It's True Young, and we're just going to go ahead and go. We're starting. Let's get to it. Shouldn't there be a club box? Hold on. There you go. There's the club tag in the stream. Also, there you go. You can see it now. There's the club info. I believe we're finally going to have our heat number 3, guys. I think it's finally going to happen. This is crazy. This is absolutely great. We might actually do this thing. I should have had some water in here with me. I don't currently have water, so now I'm super thirsty. I will sing Don Treader no matter what happens, even if my throat starts dying. No cough button. Oh, looks like we are kicking off round number 1 of our heat, so let's get into the action, bro. Yeah, I kind of hate 3 heats too, but it makes it better from a competitive standpoint. If we had better organization, 3 heats would be perfect. But unfortunately, we don't, so... Matthias, the bonus round only applies in the finals at the moment. And it happens in the finals if there's a tie in first place. Also, it's all in the rules. Grace Pioneer gets sniped by Sir Dodge. Nasty shot there, down to our top 8 here. Moist makes a move on Fish Nugget. Up to 5 cubes right now, trying to avoid those True Young shots, and nice work. Got the super back up again and avoided the True Young Piper shots. So, Real nice work there. Dart out on the outside. 2 Pams. People like playing Pam on this map. Open it up. We've seen a lot of Pam so far in this opening round in all 3 heats. Xerox in a lot of trouble. Sir Dodge, another kill. I cannot wait until we add points for eliminations, because that's going to totally change the dynamic of this whole thing. We are going to add points for eliminations eventually, guys. Just we need to have more people in the... Or we're going to add value for eliminations. We're going to add points and bounties and the whole thing. But we just have to have a bigger team to make that happen. Here we go. Arc right up to 4 down to our top 5 right now. A lot of Pams. Sir Dodge with that hip-hop Brock. Just taking chips out of Dawn Treader. And that's Dawn Treader down to our top 4 now. We haven't had a lot of Brock wins here in the Slaton Showdown. This would be interesting to see if Brock could pull off a win here. Arc Rider and Dart exchanging some Pam blows. Sir Dodge getting a little aggressive there. Kind of surprised about that rotation. And it's not going to work out for him. Not going to work out for him. Sir Dodge pushed in too far, and that's what happens, man. So Arc Rider and Moist. Daryl the Barrel trying to come out on top here. I think it's going to be a very tough order for Daryl here, for Moist to get this thing pulled off. And now, yeah, now that Pam's all healed up, Moist does a nice little move to get away, but I just don't think that this is a situation where Moist can come out on top here. Nope, and there you go. Arc Rider taking a big-time win there. Arc Rider, who has been at the top of our leaderboards many times before, he's a 2-time winner of the tournament, opening up his heat with a first-place finish. Very nice work there for Arc Rider. This is the Slaton Showdown 13. Go to the Discord if you want to read about the rules or join up for next week, which is the Slaton Showdown 14. Taking a look at our records here. Arc Rider is a 2-time Slaton Showdown winner. He won the Slaton Showdown 4 and the Slaton Showdown 10. So he's done very well so far in the past. Let's take a look at our scores here. First round scores, Arc Rider in first place with 5 points, Moist with 3 points in second place, Sir Dodge and Dart coming in with 2, hanging on to that spot behind them, the third and fourth place spots. Ice, I'm not going to say your name, Ice, but hello. Hello, Ice. And that's all of it. Yeah, you can play. Not today, but you can play. You can go to our Discord, read the rules, and sign up. Let's take a look here. Dawn Treader and Dart both playing Pams. Gonna go ahead and add them in here as well. And Grace Pioneer with the Colt. True Young with a Piper on that map. Piper's been up and down in her success. And Malik playing a Crow and going out in our 10th place spot to open things up. But the big story here, besides Arc Rider getting first place once again, it's Daryl the Barrel for Moist coming in second place. Not a ton of that, and very nice work there for Daryl the Barrel. Take a look at our brawler usage after one round. And there you have it, 3 Pams to open up. Other than that, pretty solid distribution of players. Let's go ahead and kick off round number 2 here. Clevinator just joined the club. Oh, thanks, Clevinator. Yeah, Ice. Not going to say that name out loud, bro. You're not getting me with that one. You're not getting me with that one, dude. I'm ahead of you. I said something obscene on the Super League broadcast because I read someone's name and got caught by it, but it's not happening again, man. It's not happening again. There's your leaderboard right now. Arc Rider currently in first place, as he has been before. Trying to make himself the first person to be a 3-time winner of the Slaton Showdown. Let's go into round number 2. Full scoreboard, and of course, the Slaton Showdown 13. Get into our 4th month of competition here. And there you have, of course, our brawler usage to open up. Don't see a ton of Colt. We've seen a little bit more today than normal. But there we had Grace Pioneer opening up with a Colt. We will kick off here. Let's go, guys. Guy won't ready up. Who won't ready up? Who won't ready up? Who's not readying up? That's the big question here. There's your scores. Xerox. Let's get you going, man. Oh, he's spectating someone else? You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, let's not do that, guys. You don't get to be bored in this tournament. That's the basic rule here. I don't care if you do want something else to happen. You don't get to be bored. Here we go, round number 2. If you get eliminated early, you wait for your round, man. Oi. All right, look at that Arc Rider going with Poco in round number 2, and Moist is just waiting there in the wings. True Young taking out Don Shredder. Brock does not work out. Grace Pioneer going out early as well. Sir Dodge now up to 3. Arc Rider up to 3. I wish I'd seen that interaction between the Arc Rider and that Jean. True Young up to 3 as a Shelly as well. So people getting strong pretty quickly here in round number 2. And Sir Dodge with the Pam trying to put pressure on Arc Rider here. Arc Rider's Poco, though, just really, really clean. Good job of avoiding, not over-engaging. Fish Nugget, you know, I don't know if we saw a Carl yet, and there's Fish Nugget pulling out the first Carl. Yeah, we didn't see a single Carl in the first round, so first Carl here, Fish Nugget pulling it out in round number 2. Xerox's Crow in trouble, and Moist with the Gene takes out Xerox. So, tough moment there for Xerox. Just went to make his move and ran right into a real big, nasty Gene. Clevenator says, just call me Wolf. I'll try to if I remember it, but I don't remember everyone's stuff. Arc Rider goes down. Oh, rough shot there. That nasty Shelly Super takes out Arc Rider. Sir Dodge down as well. True Young up at 7, so Shelly, a really interesting choice for this map and working really, really well so far for True Young. Dart, Brocking it down at the bottom. And True Young pushing Dart, and True Young gets elimination up to 9 now. Wow, Fish Nugget has somehow, as a Carl, survived all the way to this point. Now a 0-cube Carl could finish off a 10-cube Shelly. Oh my gosh, Fish Nugget in a great spot here. He's gonna want to super and get in close, and he does! Oh my gosh, a 0-cube Carl takes out a 10-cube Shelly. Just played it on the outside, didn't let her heal, and you saw that Shelly super nearly got her out of trouble, but wow, Fish Nugget taking a great win there. Unbelievable. Wow, that was great. Yeah, that was super amusing. I clipped that for sure because that was lit. Wow, that was so much fun. Guys, we're getting our scores in for round number 2. That was unbelievable. And here we have it. Yeah, your scores after 2 rounds. Take a look at that. Arc Rider still in first place. Fish Nugget, though, skyrockets up into our top 3 on the back of that kind of shocking win over True Nugget there in that final face-off. True Young now in tied at 4. Moist, True Young, and Dart all tied at 4 here. Can Arc be the host for finals? Maybe. I don't know. Why would we want Arc to be the host? YouTube official, but spelling official wrong in the YouTube chat. Hi. YouTube official. Well, we'll find out who can be the host for the finals. Someone can. And let's go take a look at our brawler list. Just make sure it's all. And there we have it. There's your brawlers after 2 rounds. A lot of Poco here. Or I guess 2 Pocos here in round number 2. People seeing the value of Poco on this map. Xerox has now played Bo and Crow, so a lot of bird-themed characters out of the way for Xerox so far. Wrong name. Yeah, that name is wrong. You are correct. A lot of Pams played so far. 5 of our Pams already out of the mix, so if you're worried about Pam, you won't have to worry about her as much later in this game. Brock also pretty popular so far at 3 plays. True Young with 2 fairly unorthodox choices, but doing pretty well so far with those 2 unorthodox choices coming out already at 3rd place at the moment, or tied at least. Let's go into round number 3 here. All right, round number 3, and look at that. People were watching. A lot of Rosa showing up in this round. Malik and Arc Rider both pushing the inside Arc Rider all the way up to 5 already. And Xerox does not get inside with the Bull. That's an interesting problem with Bull on this map, is if you don't get inside and take all those cubes early on, it can make things really difficult here. So as you can see, a lot of Rosas this round, at least 3 I'm seeing so far. And I think everyone's kind of taking a hint from, that's why it's good to go late sometimes, to watch other people make their moves and learn a bit. You know, if people are studying here, you might start seeing that a meta is beginning to form over time. And Dart, the first one out. Bow does not pay off for Dart here in round number 3, so early elimination for Bow, for Dart. Dawn Treader also was, I think we have 4 Roses in this match. Fish Nugget trapped between Xerox. Here we go, on the other side of the map right now, Malik and Moist. And Dawn Treader taking out True Young. Didn't get a chance to see that. Fish Nugget, though, trapped between 3 brawlers. Fish Nugget rotates up. And that's going to be it for Fish Nugget, man. He's done. There you go. Done. No points for Fish Nugget. Down to our top 7. Everyone here game points now. Grace Pioneer going with Jesse. Very interesting choice for Grace Pioneer. Arc Rider up at 7 with that Rosa, man. And Arc Rider playing really nice and tight, staying on the inside here, not taking too many risks. I like that. It's a good call. And Xerox trying to push Arc Rider, but if you don't get that bull off early, man, you're going to be in a lot of trouble, and there you have it. So now down to our top 5. Next person out gets just 1 point versus getting 2 points. Grace Pioneer trying to hide. Arc Rider, though, going to see him in a second. Or see her. And Grace Pioneer does go out. Arc Rider at 9, but trapped right now between Dawn Treader and Sir Dodge. Arc Rider now going to get up to 11 here. So it's a big question. Can Sir Dodge... I think it's the same thing we saw last time. I think last time we saw a Bow and Heat 2. A Bow versus a Rosa to finish this thing off. And it was a big Rosa versus a small Bow. And there you go. Arc Rider pushes, and that's an easy win there for Arc Rider. Got everything out of the way early on, and there you go. Arc Rider taking his 2nd win of this heat. That's probably secured him a berth in the finals, most likely. So, of course, we will see as time goes on. Scores coming in right now. This is Slaton Showdown 13, YouTube official. Yes, that is correct. You know, no one thinks you're actually YouTube official. But, cool name, bro. Next week, Slaton Showdown 14. Go ahead and play, man. And here we go. After 3 rounds, your score is Arc Rider. No surprises there in first place. Sir Dodge and Fish Nugget and Moist all battling it out for that 2nd and 3rd spot. Of course, with 9 points being the current spot for the wild card, getting 9 puts you into the drawing for the wild card. 10 secures you a wild card spot. So we'll see if someone can make their... Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that, YouTube official, for giving me the sub and the like in YouTube. It's always nice. And let's just make sure, let's confirm. I believe these are all the correct results here for our brawlers in this round. A lot of Rosas, of course. We saw 4 Rosas. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Brawler usage after 3 rounds. And like you said, like I was saying, 4 Rosas here from Arc Rider, Dawn Treader, Malik, and Moist. Arc Rider coming out on top of that exchange. And of course, 2 Bows. And we've seen now back-to-back in this 3rd round, Bow versus Rosa to finish things off. So again, there is a meta. It's beginning to build. People are starting to see what works for what map. We didn't see any Rosas in round 1 and round 2, and of course now we're seeing 4 in this round, so very, very interesting. Getting ready for our 4th round out of 5 in this heat. Very close to our finals. Again, looking at our scores. Arc Rider pretty much has secured a finals berth, but the other two guaranteed spots are totally open. Not to mention that wild card spot. So pretty cool here, just trying to get our next round ready to go. If you want to play next week in the Slaton Showdown 14, oh, how do you sign up, Jake Eliminator or Wolf, as you said? Go to the Discord. I just linked the Discord into the chat for both YouTube and Twitch. Go to the Discord, make sure you read the rules section, Slaton-Showdown/-rules, and then the signups for next week will be posted. The sign-up thread will be posted as soon as today's stream is over. So you'll be able to sign up next in SS14 registration. Of course, you want to support the tournament. This is the 13th, by the way. If you want to support the tournament, you can always go to the Twitter and or Instagram, the Twitter most importantly, and share the posts about this thing, man. Tell people about it. The more who know, the more we'll play. And then the bigger the prize pool can get as well. Those are Pacific time and Eastern time. Those are all American times, YouTube official. Pacific Daylight Time and Eastern Daylight Time. Like Los Angeles time and New York time, for example. All right. Oh, Dart went offline. That's interesting. One second. We're messaging him right now in Discord. I was wondering why we weren't signed up, why we weren't going yet. Yeah, we're messaging him right now. Give me 1 second. One second here. Maybe his battery was low, and now... So we're still missing Dart? We're messaging him on Discord. Give us a second here. Oof. Hope his phone didn't die on us. Dart's usually pretty reliable. Did the leadership of the friendly transfer, or is it still his? Is someone else currently the leader? That's the big question. What's up, T-Clap? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. We're just trying to finish up our Heat 3 of the prelims here. So is someone else the room host, or is it still stuck with Dart? Now that that happened. He's still leader. Okay. This is every Thursday, T-Clap. That's the idea. That's what we're trying to do, man. Make it a regular thing. Well, there's no being held, Rowdy, for the wild card. It's just the wild card's being picked. The wild card's going to be picked after this heat is over, yes. It'll depend. Right now, it's Lizard and Logix are both contenders for the wild card. But if someone gets 9, they'll also be in the mix, and if someone gets 10, they will secure the wild card. But right now, we're waiting to get this thing going. Okay, we are still stuck. Who can host? Who can be the new host? I'd hate to restart the room, man. That's so frustrating. It's gonna take forever to get this thing going if we have to restart the room. What is my dog barking at? The mailman? Probably. Hold on, we're trying to figure this thing out right now, guys. Ruda and I are trying to discuss it. Yeah. Yeah, my dog is cute. Arc will restart. Okay, Arc is restarting the room, guys. Arc Rider is opening a new room. Here we go. We'll be up in a moment, guys. What the heck happened to Dart? Guys, plug your phones in, man. Dog. My dog's name is Boone. Boone. Psh. What happened to Dart, man? Probably attacked by ninjas, that's my guess. As he was just hanging out and some ninjas burst into his house and he was like, oh no, I gotta fight some ninjas. And he had to put down his phone and then his phone got like stepped on or hit by a ninja star and broke, and then that's why he's gone. That's my theory. Pretty sure it's correct. Well, here's your scores so far. Dart. We're gonna make Dart like a sub as bot 1. If he turns out he had some sort of phone problem, we'll bring him back in to finish out the round. But dude, he's already attacked. Dude, he wasn't. Dude, he was attacked by an actual ninja from Brawl Stars. You know, you're saying Rosa or Nita? Dude, it was, of course, the ninja is Leon. He goes poof, and then shows up, and Leon is the ninja of Brawl Stars. There's no question. Zach says he must have rage quit. Well, if Dart says something happened that I couldn't be on. He's messaging him right now. Alright, so Dart is gone. No, Colevenator. No, Wolf, you can just do whatever you want. As long as you're in, do what you do. The club is... I'm going to start making it not an open club anymore and making it just for, like, people who are... I guess something out of the blue happened for Dart. So let's go ahead and we're going to... Oh, are we starting? Are we starting up? Don, we were discussing it in the in the Discord. I'm just going with what Ruda is helping me do because Ruda has been organizing stuff. There are 2 rounds to go in this heat, and then on to the finals, guys. So everyone go ahead and join Ark's room. And let's go. Yeah, Mateus, I get it. Ooh, and here we are, going in, finally getting on our next round. Let's go. Here we go, round number 4. And Arc Rider going with the ninja. And taking out Malik early. I didn't see who our first elimination was, but Arc Rider playing real well. And he could be in trouble, though. True Young could take him down. Arc Rider in a lot of trouble here. Goes invisible, just ninjas, and that's why Leon is a ninja, guys. Fish Nugget playing Barley, who we barely see in here. Bot number 1 is a Shelly, and we do have confirmation, by the way, that Dart will not be returning. Something came up for him. Arc Rider going with Leon, and yeah, that looked like that was inevitable there, taking out Fish Nugget's Barley. And there you go, 2 pennies, True Young and Sir Dodge. Both rocking the pennies right now. The action slowing down a little bit here. Oh, we see a second Leon. Who is that up there as our second Leon? Who is the second Leon there? Sir Dodge being pretty annoying here for Arc Rider. And Sir Dodge up at 7 right now. That's a pretty nasty Penny. This is why Penny can be so great on this map. It's because you really can kind of get these choke points in here. get your super down, and then just make life hell for everybody else. So, nice spot here for Sir Dodge. True Young trying to put some pressure on Sir Dodge. Oh, so we have a third Leon here, Dawn Treader, also playing Leon. And there you go, Arc Rider goes out. Finally, wow. And Dawn Treader as well. So Leons have been so dominant on this map, not so in this case. And I see a Colt. Did I see an Elvis Colt? I did. Xerox playing Colt, but not going to last any longer. Xerox going out. So now we have Sir Dodge, True Young, and Moist. And Moist trying to push here. Great spot for Moist. Sir Dodge, a 9-cuber though. Can Moist take him down? Trying to get those shots off, and it's going to be Sir Dodge. It's going to be Sir Dodge. Yes, it is the 10-cube Sir Dodge. The meta choice, Penny, finally pays off on this map. For so long, Penny has not been winning on this map, even though she's a really clear choice when you play in normal ladder mode. But for some reason, Penny has not paid off as much here in the Slaton Showdown. So, but there you have it, Sir Dodge taking first place on the back of a very nice bit of Penny work. Got buff early on, harassed people on the outside, took out Arc Rider, took out the Colt, I believe, as well. So very, very nice work here. GG's to Sir Dodge. Let's go ahead and take a look at the scores that should be coming in here. And yeah, we do. That's our scores through 4 rounds. There you have it. Sir Dodge and Arc Rider currently at the top. But Moist, Fish Nugget, True Young, all pretty close here. Moist currently in 3rd place, but Fish Nugget and True Young knocking on the door. GMF, Xerox, Dawn Treader, and our bot, any one of them with 5 points could end up overtaking Moist for that 3rd place spot, or potentially getting into our wild card spot as well. So even though we only have 1 round, there's a lot of Brawl left to play, a lot left to be decided in this moment. And of course, you know, what happens in this next round will not just affect a lot of different spots here. Let's go ahead and get our screenshot. Can we get our scoring screenshot, please, from that round? Anybody willing to offer it? Can we get our scoring screenshot, please? Oh, guys, we need to... All right. Well, we're going to need screenshots from both of those. We're going into our 5th round. We needed a confirmation screenshot here. We didn't get it. So let's keep on going. I didn't get to do our brawl because I needed to assess our brawlers. One of these days I'll have a team of 50 people, and this thing will run perfectly at all times. But for now, it's the Wild West out here. Arc Rider going with the OP Carl here, and look at this. This is just a Carl fest. Fish Nugget going out first. Xerox about to go out as well. Arc Rider, boom, nice shot there, and oh my gosh, people saved their Carls, and pretty much everyone who had a Carl left used at this point. True Young going with Dynamite on this map, so interesting. True Young kind of playing it safe here for a second. Malik in a little bit of trouble there, trying to escape, doing some dodge work there with the with that super, but nice shot from True Young there with Dynamite. And True Young trying to get out of there, and he's able to avoid. I mean, there are so many Carls. There's no place to go, and there you go. True Young going out in 6th place. Down to our top 5 now. Sir Dodge up at 7. Sir Dodge could get another big finish here, up at 8 cubes now. Wow, this map is so Carl heavy. Everyone's saving their Carl for the big moment. Carl. Wolf asking a question in the YouTube chat. Does it say in the Discord how the point system works? Yes, it does. Go to Slaton-Showdown-Rules, and all the rules are listed there for the Slaton Showdown. Grace Pioneer, Moist, Sir Dodge. Who will be the best Carl? Moist playing a Jesse goes out. So, Arc Rider, Sir Dodge, and Grace Pioneer. Sir Dodge, pretty heavy right now, and Grace and Arc Rider both know that's the place to target. Can Sir Dodge take out one of them? And Grace Pioneer does go down, so Sir Dodge now wants to heal back up. Arc Rider trying to close the distance right now, does not want to let Sir Dodge get his health back up again. Sir Dodge now trying to dodge. I see what I did there. Trying to dodge around this box and getting his health back up here. So really nice play from Sir Dodge. Arc Rider trying to get those shots, and it's the return shot. It does get some damage in. Sir Dodge, though, doing a little bit better on health at the moment. Now with that second shot, can he land it? Sir Dodge does get that lot, and there you go. Sir Dodge with a big finish there to take out Arc Rider. Wow, Sir Dodge coming out huge here on the back end of this heat. So let's go ahead and get those scores in, but unbelievable work there. Wow, that was an exciting finish. What an exciting finish, guys. This is a Slaton Showdown 13. It is so darn fun. When this thing is cooking, it is so fun. Well, Don Shredder, you can send a screenshot in then, man. Anybody can send a screenshot of the results. We're getting the scores in. Can I get screenshots from rounds? Can someone in the Discord send screenshots from rounds 4 and 5, please? There we go. We have our screenshots from rounds 4 and 5, so let me go ahead and take a look at these and double check everything real quick. Let's see. From round 4, the Sir Dodge was playing Penny, True Young also played Penny, and Malik played Penny. And then, let's see, Arc Rider was Leon, Dawn Treader was Leon, and Moist was Leon as well. So lots of Leon that time around. Xerox was playing Colt. Interesting choice there. And Grace Pioneer was playing Spike. And then let's go ahead and look at our 5th round screenshot there. And man, that was a Carl fest. So let's just go ahead and put down all the Carls we had in that 5th round. Sir Dodge was a Carl. Arc Rider was a Carl. Grace Pioneer was a Carl. Dawn Treader was a Carl. Malik was a Carl. Xerox and Fish Nugget, both Daryl's, and I don't hate that choice. I don't hate it. True Young going with Dynamite, and that was a really exciting, interesting choice. I think there was too many Carls for that to work out. Moist played Jesse in that case, and then our bot filling the place for Dart was playing a Bull. So first, take a look at our Brawler usage in that round. You see all the Carls, and I mean, so many Carls. And Jesse, some Jessies today. I think Jesse is much better in the special modes like Meteor mode, but now let's look at our scoring after 5 rounds, and boom, look at that. Sir Dodge, Arc Rider, and Moist, and Sir Dodge coming out in 1st place in this heat. So very nice work there by Sir Dodge, Arc Rider, and Moist, also securing spots in our finals. So very, very nice work there. Fish Nugget had that big 1st place win in round 2, but just could not hold on and get those points later on. And so there you have it. Arc Rider making yet another appearance in the finals. Sir Dodge, though, with a great back-to-back wins to finish this thing out. And Moist making what I believe is his 1st appearance in the tournament. Definitely 1st appearance in the finals, I'm pretty sure. Oh, the name of the stream has been wrong the whole time. Yeah, that happens. Let me go ahead. Let's go ahead and change that right now. Boom. Slaton Showdown 13. Let me change that on the Twitch. And then I'll have to change that on YouTube later. All right, so there you have it. Here you have it. That was Heat 3, Jacob. We are done with our heats. Ruda, if you would please organize the finals, and let me go ahead and first I'm going to go clear out some of our point stuff, and we're going to post our finalists, our primary finalists. So here are the finalists who qualified directly. Here are your direct qualifiers for the finalists. Dr. Magician, Zach with an H, Matthias Minion, Sugar Snort Fan, LeBron James, Azad, Sir Dodge, Arc Rider, and Moist. And then we have 2 left, Lizard and Logix, who are both wild card candidates. So we are going to, as per the rules, go to our wild card, the random choice generator. And we are going to put in Logix, who has had bad luck so far in the wildcard choices, and Lizard. So I'm going to press random choice, and one of them will come out. 1, 2, 3. And it's Lizard. Lizard takes the wildcard spot. Now, Logix, stick around, because if someone who qualified for finals does not show up, you would be the one who would take their spot. So stick around here, Logix. Don't go anywhere yet. Anything, it could change here. I'm going to go to the YouTube stream while we're getting that. Yeah, Yusuf, you've been out for a minute. Let me go to the YouTube and see if I can edit the name here of the stream. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Oh, edit video. There we go. Let's see if I can do this, and it will not crash everything. Slaton Showdown 13. Let's go ahead and change the thumbnail. And do, let's see, Documents, Brawl Stars, Slaton Showdown. And let's do that. Boom. So the YouTube should be fixed now as well. So Logix, don't go anywhere, man. You might still be in. We just need to, once we do a roll call, if people did not stick around for their finals spot, you'll be in the finals. So we'll see that in just a minute. There was your brawler usage for that last round. Let me go ahead and clear the brawler usage here in a second. For 1 sec. Oh, everyone's in? Yeah, the wild card thing can be rough. Everyone's in, says Zach. Yeah, let's go ahead and kick off these finals, man. If we are all ready to rock, that is awesome. Let's go. Slaton Showdown 13 finals, baby. This is going to be a big one. Will we have someone making their have a new champion? Or will we have a repeat champion today? Lots of possibilities here. Round number 1 kicking off right now. All right, here we go. Matthias Minion going with Nita here on this map, and I do love seeing the new set of maps here for the finals. T-Clap Storm throwing some hype in the chat. Thank you very much, sir. Brahim DZ, nice part by Xerox. You're absolutely right. Xerox did play some very nice work. Sugar Snort fan going El Primo, and on the inside getting beefy real quickly. Azad going with Rico early on. We have not seen Rico today at all, so I like seeing Rico here. A little shift in gameplay. Still 10 alive. Arcrider and Sugar Snort fight out of this after this cube in the middle. Arcrider chooses not to go after that cube on the inside here. Azad pushing for it, and it will be Sugar Snort fan out first. The El Primo dies. No, I don't think we've seen El Primo today. Don't think we've seen Rico today, and Rico comes out on top in that matchup. Dr. Magician playing the second Frank of the day. I believe he played Frank in the prelims in his Heat, and Heat 1 as well. And in trouble though, and he does go down. The super was not timed well. Lizard took advantage of Daryl the Barrel. And LeBron James gets taken out by Moist, so down to our top 7 now. Great Nita Bear by Sir Dodge, keeping the pressure on Lizard. Lizard in trouble here, pinched between the Storm and Sir Dodge's Nita. Nita can be so frustrating. Tries to push out, but cannot make it work. Sir Dodge, after a fantastic Heat 3 prelim performance, up to 5 cubes as Nita here in the opening round. So making a statement today maybe is Sir Dodge. Moist on the inside as Leon. Only up to 3 cubes right now, and there's been some pretty hefty players at the moment. Azad, though. I'm loving seeing Rico in this position. Really, really cool. Very nice play so far. Matthias Minion pushing on Zach. Nita for Nita. A ton of Nita. You know, we've seen some Nita today. Not an overpowering amount, but on this map, just Nita's all over the place. I mean, 3 within a few pixels of each other right now. Zach goes down to Matthias Minion, down to our top 4 now. Arcrider, also a Nita Bear. Oh my word, down to our final 4 here. And nice defensive bear there from Arcrider, picking up Matthias Minion's bear and getting the win. So pretty much a pitch-perfect Nita super played by Arcrider. Sir Dodge in trouble. Azad not putting it on, keeping him pinched though, and he does go down. So Arcrider versus Azad. Azad is on the outside though. Arcrider does have a bit of positional advantage here, and he takes it. Arcrider Arc Rider, the two-time champion, gets first place in the opening round. So this is pretty big here. Arc Rider trying to make himself the first three-time Slaton Showdown champion, and off to a great start here in round number 1. Nita's all over the place. I loved seeing the Rico getting mixed in there. That's our first Rico of the day, so that's pretty wild as well. This is Slaton Showdown 13. This is the finals. 6 rounds to decide who walks away with some cash and who goes, man, really? I spent all that time to win nothing? You got something, man. You had fun. Arch, Titty Clap Storm in the chat saying Arch is a god. Yeah, Arc is pretty nasty. Cornelius maybe SC? Is that maybe Supercell? Cornelius saying this might be the first time there's no teaming on Skull Creek. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That was the first time because there's a no teaming rule that people are pretty good about following so far. All right, let's go take a look at our scores here after 1 round. And there you have it, Arc Rider out to an early lead. Azad in second place, and Matthias Minion now in third, tied with Sir Dodge at 2 each. So nice opening salvo here. Let's make sure we get our screenshots. Make sure we get our screenshot for the round before we go on to our next round, guys. Do not want to go into round number 2 until we have... If someone's listening, please send in the Discord, please send us the screenshot so we can get the brawlers taken recorded. Zach says he sent the screenshot. Where'd you send it, Zach? Oh, you put it in general. Okay. So please send that into the SS13 thread. So let's go ahead and we will record these brawlers real quick so we make sure we have all this properly taken down. And I just love that Azad went with Rico this time around. So many needed: Sir Dodge, Matthias Minion, Zach, and Arc Rider. So a ton of Nita here. Let's go ahead and record these Nitas real quick. Matthias Minion, also a Nita. 2 Leons, Moist and LeBron James, both going with Leon here. Lizard coming out with the Daryl the Barrel. Guys, you will probably never hear me say that name without saying the full name, which is Daryl the Barrel. Supercell, get on it, man. Needs to have it all recorded. There you go, brawler usage after 1 round. And as you can see, yeah, Nita's all over the place. So nice to see Nita getting some love here in this round. And of course, you saw a little bit of Rico making his debut today. After so much Brawl Stars, we had not seen Rico at all, but finally gets pulled out here in this stage. Let's go ahead and kick off round number 2, guys. Whoa, why is that? Oh, that's why. There you go. Hold on, fellas. Boom, that's why. That got a little unpretty there for a second. Brawlers played. Here we go. El Primo getting a little love here this time around. 2 Leons out early. 2 Leons out very early. So again, there's your leaderboard right now. And, you know, people who are in the tournament at the moment, of course, Arc Rider has been a multiple-time champion. Zach, I believe, has been on the podium many times, getting his first top finish last week at the Slaton Showdown 12. Zach came in first place on a very, very nice performance. So let's get into the action, though. And look at this. It's going to be a lot of close-range brawlers here. A bunch of Shellys. And we're seeing some more Rico and some Barley as well. I mean, I understand that Barley does have some value on this map. The question is, and we've said this many times, how nerfed are Barley and Dynamite on Solo Showdown when you're not allowed to team? I think significantly. Though we do see Sir Dodge going out very early here. Lizard taking out, I can't see who that was, but the other Barley. So, and Zach going down to Lizard. So far, Barley paying off here for Lizard, up to 5 cubes already. Rosa's finals debut for today. Did not see her in round number 1. And we see, God, there's so much Shelly, so much Rosa. Lizard's going to have to really hope that he can get some of this worked down early. Kryptonite hit a bone. Oh, no. Yikes on the bone there, brother. I'll have to see if Lizard's going to really need to get some eliminations and make some room for himself before this map gets too tight, or it's going to be Sayonara Barkeep. Dr. Magician in trouble, and that's going to be it. Dr. Magician eliminated. So now down to 3 Shellys, a Rosa, and a Barley. feel like we're missing one. We should have 6 in here. Who is our 6th? And there you have it, Moist playing Daryl, the Barrel, and Mateus making a push on Moist, and that's going to be a nice move by Mateus. Picks up the cubes up to 5 now. Barley super, Lizard up to 6. And Lizard kind of pinched right now. He has to be careful. He really does need to be careful. Maybe he needs to make some room and rotate out of there, because right now he has a Shelly at every corner, and that's going to be it. Lizard goes out. I was telling you right there, guys. He was in a lot of trouble with Shellys in every direction, and take a look at this. It's a Shelly off. A shell off? It's a shell off. It's a fire shell. I got nothing, guys. I need Michael Ullman here to get the puns going. And so we go. Arc Rider earning at least 2 points here. Going to keep himself in first place. Sugar Snort Fan and Matthias Minion both up at 5. Arc Rider hoping that they go after each other first. He is the only one with the super right now, so that's a pretty good advantage. But he does not want to start eating a bunch of damage here. And he does make the move. And he's going to take Sugar Snort Fan out. Nice move, and Arc Rider, could he do it? No, Matthias Minion gets a super and finishes him off. Wow, let's clip that finish, guys. That was a lot of fun. Very, very cool. You saw just all these Shellys right in close proximity, and then a great move by Arc Rider to just guarantee himself that extra point with the super on the outside, get the kill, force the opponent into the poison zone so he dies, and then hope that he can get first place. But Matthias Minion just was holding back, let Arc Rider make his choice, and then finished him off with a nice super, chipped away, got it fired, and then kaboom, there you go. So Matthias Minion taking first place in this round, and scores are in. Let's take a look at our scores after 2 rounds, and there you have it. Arc Rider still in first place, a first and second back-to-back. We'll definitely do that for you. Matthias Minion at 7 points on the back of that big win there. So nice early lead for both of these two players, creating some separation so far. Azad in 3rd place, but it's Arc Rider and Matthias Minion. That's the real story right now at this moment. Let's go ahead and get our brawlers plugged in here. Definitely seen some changes in this round, in terms of, or in this finals, in terms of the meta. Of course, the maps definitely do force us that way as well. The maps definitely, you know, with kind of a slightly different focus on maps for the finals, it means a slightly different set of brawlers that are viable. So that's pretty cool as well. One dumb boy in the YouTube chat saying, another primo. Woo! Yeah, man. Good for you, dude. Some people primo. Deef Erickson, I've been acknowledged. Yeah, man. I don't have the gift of puns that you have. They're not flowing out of me. You know what happened? It was I was in the roast battle at the Comedy Store a couple years ago, and I did a bunch of pun jokes, and Dave Chappelle was in the room, and he literally, there's no joke, during one of the judging rounds, he wasn't a judge, he was just up there drinking, having fun. He said that he hates puns, and I ended up losing that roast battle. I had great jokes, but it was a lot of wordplay, and he was like, man, I hate puns. And then everyone was like, you're right, the god of comedy said puns are awful. And so since then, I've been kind of anti-pun. I've taken my foot off the gas, so to speak. But you know, when Deef Erickson is there to pun it up for me, I'm all with it. Here we go, brawler usage after 2 rounds. Take a look at our brawlers in round number 2. And you see a ton of Shelly, a little bit of Rosa here, 3 Leons down. And Barley, just double Barley here. That's pretty fun. That's pretty exciting. Let's go ahead and get round number 3 going here, guys. These finals are cooking. These finals are popping off today. And here we go, round number 3. Let's get into it. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I missed the auto. We need an auto. Arc Rider going with Pam this time around. Zach choosing Bull, hopefully to the middle there and cube up very quickly. Arc and Sugar going Pam for Pam on the outside. Sir Dodge going back to Brock. He has done some great work with Brock so far in this tournament. Can he get one more big performance off of the young Rocketeer in this round? At the moment, though, in a lot of trouble here. Dr. Magician should be able to finish him off here, I think. Wow, Sir Dodge living up to his name there, getting away from the damage. Looked like he was finished between that Pam and the Shelly, but Sir Dodge still alive, and still all 10 are alive. Don Treader, I see what you're saying, what you did there, and that's, I'll let it go. And there you go, Sir Dodge, not going to dodge that one. First one out here, Dr. Magician finishing him off. Arc Rider pushing Sugar Snort Fan into the corner here. Dr. Magician threatening both right now. Does have that Shelly super, so everyone has to watch out now. Shelly's charged all the way up. She is so nasty. I don't need to tell you guys that. You've all been knocked out with a Shelly super before. Sugar Snort Fan kind of in a tough spot here, trying to survive. Azad just keeping the pressure on. But, you know, again, when two Pams start trading, they can keep on re-upping that super. Arc Rider now coming in opportunistic, trying to put a little more pressure on them as well. Mateus Minion and Lizard dodging on the outside here. LeBron James putting some pressure on with Colt, though. I like that move. LeBron staying outside and takes out Dr. Magician. So LeBron playing very smart there, just seeing other fights happening, staying at range and tagging the players involved. The Slaton Sugar Store fan. Oh, the Pam for Pam action. And with a little help from Arc Rider, Azad takes out Sugar Snort Fan. It was really just who got hit in that case, and Azad was the one who was able to survive just kind of by pure luck at that moment. Mateus Minion goes down. Zach hanging out on the inside, wants to get some eliminations here, and he does take out LeBron James, or S as you see him. Zach at 8, but I don't think Zach's going to survive here. I think he's done. Yes, he is. Down to our top 3, 2 Pams, Azad and Arc Rider, plus Moist with a pretty strong Rosa. Will Rosa win the day? She will not beat out Azad. Now Arc Rider trying to get on Moist before Moist can heal back up. Arc Rider does have the advantage of the healing totem, but Moist is big right now, so that's going to be the big question. Who can survive this one? Arc Rider might just go try to pull out, and he can't make it happen. He tries to get away, but Moist closes the distance at the exact right time, getting the elimination. There you have it. Arc Rider coming in third place, Moist, or in second place, Moist getting first place in that round. And you know, it would have been a bit of an outplay there to make that work once you had that Rosa back charged up. And Moist made the right call, closed the distance, finished off Arc Rider's Pam, and got the 5 points there. Woo! All right, scores being tallied right now. Dawn Trader, I'll see myself out. Great story, Rich. That's like, it's a very truncated version of the story. That was a crazy night. Joe, what is it? Who was downstairs? Russell Peters, Dave Chappelle, and someone else. I want to say it was Rogan. They were downstairs in the main room drinking and carrying on stage, and then I was battling that night, and I knew I was doing the roast battle, and I knew that they were going to come upstairs, and I was like, oh my, oh, it was Jeff Ross. It wasn't Rogan. It was Jeff Ross, Dave Chappelle, and Russell Peters in the main room, drunk on stage in front of a packed audience, just having fun. And when I saw them, I was like, oh crap, they're going to come up during my roast battle, and they're either going to love what I'm doing tonight or hate what I'm doing tonight, because I was specifically going with more wordplay, trying to do more fun jokes and less harsh jokes. And it did not go well. That was one of my worst roast battles. I've had some great ones. I've had some fire roast battles when I was still doing it back in the day, but not so much. That one was a bad one. All right, 3 rounds of scoring in, and look at that. Arc Rider still on top. Mateus Minion still in second place, but Moist on the back of that first place finish jumps all the way into third place. He's currently on the podium halfway through our finals. 3 down, 3 to go. We're just going to finish off. Let's just confirm the rest of our brawler usage list. And once we have that all plugged in, we will get this thing done here. And there you go, brawler usage after 3 rounds. And you can see, of course, there was a lot of Pam that type of round. 3 Pams being played, and it was a Pam coming out on top. Or no, sorry, a Pam coming out second. Excuse me, it was Rosa coming out on top, the only Rosa being played. So she has not won a lot, but she has won in big spots. Moist riding Rosa into the top 3 for the moment, but still half of our tournament left to be played. And here we go, round number 4. Let's go. And Mateus Minion pulling out his, oh wow, Zach goes out early, Mateus Minion goes out. That was 2 really fast eliminations. OP Carl doing some dirty work there. I believe I saw a bull either eliminate or be eliminated. It happened so fast I could barely keep up with it. Lizard going with a Rico. Rico making a bunch of appearances here in the finals where he did not see much of him early on. Dr. Magician up to 5, so it must have been Dr. Magician who got the elimination early, and now up to 6. Wow, that's going to be a nasty bull to deal with. Moist going El Primo and kind of just out in the middle of nowhere. Wolf asks, what's my username in Brawl? I have 2 different accounts. My main is this thing on, and my mini is crime with 3 eyes. Here we go, down to our top 7. Everyone getting points now. Arc Rider at 2, but in a tough spot right now between a nasty Bull, a really big Carl, and a Rico, which might be one of the more annoying matchups for a Carl here, specifically because Carl does get blocked by walls and Rico doesn't. Rico can go around those walls, so good job though. Arc Rider with a nice rotation, and Sir Dodge in trouble, rotates right into Moist. El Primo elimination, that is so frustrating. And LeBron James down, courtesy of Sugar Snort fans. So all the Carls coming out here and doing their work. Dr. Magician putting some pressure on Arc Rider. Arc Rider in a lot of trouble here. He's going to make the top 4. Will he go beyond that? Moist probably going to stop that from happening. A big push from Moist does not get the finish, though. Arc Rider using that super defensively. Very, very nice play there by Arc Rider. But I think it's not going to matter at all, though. I think he's still going to get taken out here by Sugar Snort. Yes, he is. So Arc Rider with a nice defensive play to avoid that El Primo super, but does not get any more than does not get a 3rd point out of that. So here we go, Assad versus Sugar Snort fan. It should be Sugar Snort, and there you go. Sugar Snort pretty easily. Once he was up to 11, no stopping that. Carl, OP once more. Ooh, boy, that's Slaton Showdown 13, guys. I feel like the gameplay gets better and better every single week. Speaking of that, next week, Slaton Showdown 14. Why don't you join in, play, register, go to the Discord, where you can do that. Where you need to go now, because we're enforcing the Discord rules from now on. Because rather have 2 fast-moving heats than 3 slow-moving heats. Jay Clevinator, Wolf asks, how also to get to the 4,000 rank and trophies? Play a lot, win. That's how you do it. Win a bunch of matches. Pretty much it. Make good choices of brawlers for different maps. Here we go. Scores after... Sorry for that sneeze. Scores after 4 rounds, and there you have it. Arc Rider starting to pull away a bit here in that first place spot. You know, if you keep on getting 2, going to keep you in the mix here. Someone could steal it with a couple big wins here at the end. Azad, Moist, and Matthias Minion all kind of in the mix there to pressure first place. Even Sugar Snort fan, you know, another winner to another first place finish with 2 rounds left. Sugar Snort fan could steal this thing as well. It's anybody's game, as we say here quite often. All right, we're getting our brawler usage plugged in, and man, that was a Carl fest last round. You'll see here in a second when I post the brawler usage. Carl's used like crazy. Now, interestingly enough, we didn't see any Carls until this map. So even though there were 4 Carls used, you're going to see in a moment here, plenty of Carls still left that could be played in our final 2 rounds. And our brawler list almost up. So no one yet has won 2 rounds. You got to think that if someone can win twice in these finals, that might be enough to get everything done. There's your brawler list here, and we are about to jump into round number 5. So let's get going. And you see all the Carls there, a couple of Ricos as well. Rico making a big push here in this round, or in this finals. I need to bring some water next time. My throat is dying. Arc Rider pulling out Bo this time around. But he might go out early there. Dr. Magician, Arc Rider's bid to be the first 3-time champion under duress now after being the first one out. A 0 in this round, not going to help. Jacob 129 asks, will there ever be a duo showdown tournament? Very possibly, Jacob. We're working on the idea. Just going to require a little different organization to make that work. Here we go, Lizard and Dr. Magician. Wow, LeBron James out. We're down to our top 6 now. Sir Dodge up to 4, Azad up to 4. Tons of Rosa on this map, and you gotta imagine it's because of all the grass. All that healing grass there helps out Rosa a whole bunch. Zach goes out. So another former champion down. All right, now here's the weight. Down to our top 5. Sir Dodge at 6. That's a big, nasty Rosa. I have a feeling we're going to be kind of sitting here quietly for a minute now. Just kind of feels like we're going to slow down here as we move closer to the finish here. Azad is trying to put some pressure on with Spike, force some movement. And at this stage, that's really what you want, right? You want your opponents to be forced to move and make a bad choice at some point. So Azad there just trying to force Lizard into a bad decision. Sir Dodge now trying to get the pinch on. And Azad decides to move back there. I think he could have put the pressure on there. Gets the nice finish. Wow, beautiful work there. Azad now starting to really get in the flow of things. Super down, and now he might be in trouble, though. Now he's in a lot of trouble. Yeah, Rosa's going to finish him off. Sir Dodge up to 9. Gonna take out Moist as well. Mateus Minion has to push. That's going to be it here. Sir Dodge. Wow. That's back-to-back first-place finishes. Oh, never mind. Sorry, that's the second first-place finish, though. You know what? I'm totally wrong. Look at the scoreboards now. I'm totally wrong. So now no one has gotten more than one first-place finish. The points getting distributed all over the place here in this finals. So this is one of the tightest finals on scoring you'll ever see. You'll see here in a moment when these scores come in, especially with Arc falling early, being the first one out this time around. These finals are really tight now, points-wise. Distribution all over the place. So I am real excited here as we go into our 6th round to see how this thing plays out. We might be in for yet another bonus round, which of course we get the double point scoring there in the bonus round. So wow, let's take a look at this. Check this out here. After 5 rounds, going into our 6th and final round, it is all so close. Arc does hold his destiny in his own hands. A win here for Arc would secure him his 3rd Slaton Showdown championship. But only a win would do that. We don't know. A second place here could end up being a tie. If he gets second to Mateus, Azad, or Moist, we are going to a bonus round. So that's a big possibility here. Arc if he does not get first place, who knows? We might very well go to a bonus round. Yeah, we'll show the brawlers here in a second, Mateus. We are just getting the brawler information all loaded up. So let's not move on quite yet here. Let me go ahead and get the brawler info in right now. Let's see. Sir Dodge played a Rosa. Zach played a Rosa. LeBron James played a Rosa. Lizard played a Rosa. There were 5 Rosas. 5 Rosas. That seems like a lot. That's a lot of Rosas, guys. If we're going to list how many Rosas is too many Rosas, I think we've hit it. Wait a second. Who am I missing as a Rosa? Oh, Sugar Snort. There you go. Matthias Minion playing Pam. Arc going out early with the bow. Bow just did not work out here. And Moist with the bowl getting 3rd place. So here you go. There's the brawler use after these first 5 rounds. So take a look at that. So let's see here. Yeah, this is actually really important as we're talking about trying to make your choices. If you notice, there are only 2 Rosas left at this point. 8 of the Rosas have been used. So how does that affect your choices, your decision making, choosing your brawlers, knowing that there are only 2 Rosas left? And the 2 people who still have Rosas available, do they want to use them on a map like this based on the matchups? A lot of Carl still available to be played, and Carl, of course, we've seen get pulled out a lot near the end. Are Rosa and Shelly related? Maybe. Both purple hair. It's very possible. Oh, and we are into the finals, guys. Round number 6 is up. I'm so excited by the brawler list. And Dr. Magician out early, so that should put an end to Dr. Magician's hopes at making the podium here. Of course, we could have a bonus round, depending on what happens. Sir Dodge up to 5 already, so you can see an OP Carl, and Zach goes out early on, and so does Lizard. Sugar Snort Fan taking out the Pam. Sugar Snort Fan doing a good job using that Brock here, down to our top 7. So you see Carl's, actually a pretty good mix here. We see 2 Brocks, a Pam, a Carl, a Rosa, and a Colt. Sugar Snort Fan out. So Arcrider really wants Mateus, Assad, and Moist to be out of here. And Assad, though, looks like he might get LeBron James out. Very possible here. And Moist is gone, so that's good news for the 2-time champion if he's trying to make that finals. But Sir Dodge making his case that maybe he could be, if not one of the top 3, our #1 player here. Although I don't think that he can pass. Assad is out now as well. And Mateus is about to be out as well. That might have just secured the championship for Arcrider. I believe that might have just done it. I'll have to check the scores here in a minute. Arcrider rotating down, just letting Sir Dodge. And I think that was, who was the Pam there? I didn't see the Pam. Letting their 2 duke it out here. Oh, it's LeBron James. So, Arcrider is trying to let those 2 duke it out. I think he has it secured, but you want to be careful. Right, you don't want to make any silly choices here, and 1 extra point could be the difference. And there you go, Sir Dodge just putting it on to Pam here, and Sir Dodge does take her out. So here we go, Sir Dodge versus Arcrider. And Sir Dodge missing a lot of shots here. Arcrider pushing hard, and Sir Dodge takes him out. Ooh, big finish there for Sir Dodge. I think that's going to be enough. I think that's going to be enough for Arcrider to get the win here, but we'll have to check those scores. Wow, Sir Dodge, though, after having a kind of a struggling here in the finals, back-to-back wins in the 5th and 6th rounds. So that could be huge. We're getting the scores tallied right now. This is going to be very exciting here. I think, though, we might have our first 3-time champion. Let's take a look. It's coming. The scores are coming in. Yeah, Sir Dodge played that really, really well. You know, both of those players looking there and knowing, you can see Sir Dodge looking at that and seeing that Arcrider wasn't pushing him, because that was a bad move for Arcrider. He's like, cool, if you'll let me take out the real threat to me getting 5 points, I'll just do that right now. So he just kept on pounding that Pam, not letting Pam get anything done. And at that then turned his focus onto the leader. But, ooh boy, take a look at this. Here are your scores after the full 6 rounds, and there you have it, our first ever 3-time Slaton Showdown champion. Congrats to Arcrider with 16 points, coming in #1 and currently the all-time leader in first place finishes here in the tournament. And Mateus Minion and Sir Dodge coming in second, tied for second. So they will split the 2nd and 3rd place prize. So they will each walk away with 5 rather than 6 and 4. And Arcrider, of course, taking home that nice big $10 prize, as he has done already a couple times before. So there you go. We're just getting our brawlers in, making sure everything's working. Give me 1 second here as we're double checking the brawler stuff. Making sure that no one did anything untoward. Everyone obeyed the rules here for our final ruling. Sir Dodge with the Carl, and it was Arcrider playing Rosa. And there you have our brawler use. Everything coming out nice and clean. No one accidentally going with with the same brawler more than once. So there you go. Congratulations one more time to your champion, Arcrider. GG's to everyone, Arcrider. Very, very well played. Of course, Arcrider, Mateus, and Sir Dodge. To collect your prizes, make sure that you DM me in Discord with your email address and a screenshot from the game, and a screenshot from your account. Do it every single time. I don't care if you've done it before. Make my job easy. DM me your email address and DM your email address for PayPal, and DM me your screenshot in-game to prove that that is your proper account, and we will send you your winnings later tonight or sometime tomorrow. depending on how schedules work out. Guys, that's going to be it for today. This has been the Slaton Showdown 13. Of course, next week it's the Slaton Showdown 14. You can go ahead and register at the Discord if you want to go read the rules, find out how to make this thing all work, and sign up for next week. I'm going to be posting the Slaton Showdown 14 registration in just a minute. But first, let's go ahead and find someone cool that we can host. Who's playing some Brawl Stars right now? So let's go to Brawl Stars and see who's playing, and send a little bit of love along to somebody else. Oh, we're number 1 right now. Oh, that's pretty rad. We are the number 1 person on Brawl Stars right now. So let's find someone to give some love to, man. That's pretty fun. Thanks for making us number 1 on Twitch, guys. That's pretty cool. Let's go to how about it's Slim Yeti? He only has 3 viewers, and I have never seen him. I haven't seen him stream before. So yeah, let's go to It's Slim Yeti. Let me go ahead and grab him in the Twitch stream. Mature audiences, guys. Make sure you get your big boy pants on. It's been fun. I'm Rich Slaton. I care about each and every one of you. Let's go ahead and raid this guy, and if I don't see you here next week, tune in on Mondays to Super League Gaming to watch the Clash Online on Mondays. Let's get this guy a raid. Peace. See you guys.